Fun. I think this is the 2-floor one where it has an upper and lower.
Oh, bollocks.
I know.
You say that like it's a bad thing. You're never in melee combat, so it doesn't really mean shit to you.
Well, when something comes up behind her and gets her.
Well, then that's her fault for not having a perception check.
Can't have a perception check if it steals her eyes.
Okay, first off, no thank you. Second off, why?
Because there's monsters that do that.
I'm gonna go get me that drink.
Probably
In
a
game
good
or out of
idea.
character.
Yes.
Okay, I tested. Sound works. I was overcomplicating it, though. Ah, and the transition works, too!
Transition or on position?
So, I was needlessly overcomplicating my setup. Duly noted. Which also would have, if I hadn't muted it, caused an audio echo. So, yay, no echoes. But it does mean I'm going to have to pay attention to the chat log via my phone because I'm on full screen now instead of having to do this stupid windowed mode I was doing before.
Yay.
Alright, and initiative you said.
Correct. Which just leaves Lydia.
Oh man, it's so nice to be able to use my entire screen.
Probably helps with all the small tiles.
Lydia?
She went to go get a drink.
Oh, that's right.
There we go. I rolled Nish for her by clicking the Nish button.
Thank you, Michael.
Problem solved. She beats Adam's character in Nish by 0.01.
Because she has a higher initial bonus than I do.
Apparently so. So first up is baddies.
Oh, straight into the fight.
Next up is Ash.
See, I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna take a.
The way you said that, I'm like, oh, we're starting with a fight. Okay. Wait,
No, we're starting the fight, but I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what's gonna go on, so I'm gonna scout a little bit ahead and take a. And then total defense. That's the end of my turn.
Moves up toward the darkness, it does.
And he's the one who doesn't have a light.
Yeah.
I'm back. Wait, did Ash go forward?
Yep.
Ash went forward.
God damn it.
No, it's Ash damn.
Not quite a Leroy Jenkins, but...
Might as well have been, you goddamn idiot.
It's like, not quite, but... Yeah.
Ash doesn't have a last name, does he?
Ash.
I never gave him one.
Probably has one.
You can't even do a Leroy Jenkins with Ash. It's just a single syllable. Leroy Jenkins is at least 4.
Seven's turn.
His last name is Williams. Just kidding.
He's gonna go behind Ash.
Okay.
Shed some more light. Let's see angles. So yeah, be roughly fair. Yay. Next up, Estella. Fighting happening up on the surface where the cemetery is. Meanwhile, down below, in their fifth of 9 dungeons. I only had 4 left, so 6 of 9 dungeons. No, 5th.
She'll walk
Michael,
up.
are you losing track over there?
I had to look at the screen for a moment. Be like, yeah, it was 9, right? No,
She's
no.
going to walk behind 7, but at an angle.
Conga line of death. Gotcha.
Yes, we are the conga line of death.
Move your character, and it'll be Sam's turn once she moves. All right. That's beside, not behind.
I tried.
Okay, better. Sam's turn.
Wait, are we in initiative?
Yes.
Oh.
She
You're
wasn't paying
supposed to pay
attention.
attention to the game.
I left to give me a drink.
Welcome
That's
back.
it.
You're in initiative. I clicked the initiative button for you to roll.
We rolled for you
Okay.
because we didn't know when you'd be back. 1,
Well, I had to
2,
go
3,
downstairs into the
4,
garage,
5,
get to the fridge, grab my cup, and come up here.
6.
No worries.
And what does that show about the room? The
A whole
hell
lot
is
of
that?
nothing.
I don't
Is
know
that a
what that is.
stick?
It's a
Oh
pogo
no, it's not a
stick.
flying. It's not another flying sword, is it?
It's a pogo stick. That's all I know.
It is 2 arms consisting of skeletal nature grasping a weapon as they float away.
It's that thing again.
A skeletal pair of arms hovers in the air, both gripping a rusty longsword. The arms move together and strike as if they were actually attached to the limb of a humanoid skeleton.
I just realized something that would be really funny to fight. Take a pogo stick. Leave the hands and forearms on it. Leave the feet and leg bones from the knee down on there. And it's a skeletal pogo attack. Like the
I
weapon,
think
but with a pogo stick.
I think I've stumbled upon somebody's like version of an album cover with that on it.
Possibly. From there, Michael, I'm going to do total defense because I have no idea what's fixing to happen.
Okie
And total defense gives +4 bonus to AC.
Do you just choose sticks or something for the symbols, Michael?
It's actually from like the campsite or town setting. It's supposed to be like a knife. So that's what I
Kniff.
picked out because it's a floating sword with hands attached to it. So yeah,
It's a knife. No.
That's not
Well
a
done.
knife. This is a knife.
Where'd you get that?
You
Get
don't
there.
want to know. Magic.
Yes. Magic.
Magic missile.
Where did the flying sword go to?
You have no idea.
he went off to the side. He vanished around the corner.
Left to the left.
The one over here went over to there.
Now
Hmm.
kicking out, walking by yourself.
What does Ash do?
Let's see. What does Ash do? I'm not gonna Leroy. I'm just gonna take a few steps over here.
Charge the door. Charge the door. Charge the door.
God damn it.
I'm not doing a Leroy woman. And I take another total defense.
Don't worry, he will. Just wait for it.
Well, he has the wisdom for it.
All right, 7's turn.
Yes, it finally worked.
No,
Okay.
Wisdom doesn't matter. It's intelligence, woman.
No, wisdom does matter because wisdom is common sense.
God damn it. Why?
So
Why
Because
what?
that's how stats work.
I got a phone call.
So don't answer it.
It's my mom.
Oh. Good luck.
Ew.
Answer it.
Hello,
and I'm going total defense. My shoes.
No, I'm not.
they trying to hide? If so, they do a piss poor job.
And Estella's turn.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Don't do anything without me.
Too late.
It's your turn.
We
That's
revealed part of the map.
right. Well, oh,
You have 3 doors.
bad. I see nothing.
You blind.
See clearly now. Sam's turn.
I need to find out what the distance on that is. I cannot get there.
Excuse you.
1, 2,
Thank
3,
you.
4, 5, 6, and no, I'll make it there. Stay next to 7 until defense. Because it's like, alright, we have floaty thingies. Are floaty thingies doing things?
Maybe. This one's
Maybe,
gonna
maybe
go
not.
over
I don't know
here,
what the answer to that is.
and this one's going to go over there. And one of the arms is going to take off from the sword, reach over, and unlock and open the door.
What?
Sam's just going to remark, I didn't think they could do that. Not too surprising, but I didn't think they could do that.
Talk about handy, right?
That's bad.
I don't know what they're doing, and I don't like it.
They're doing a thing,
Isn't there a
chick.
wall right there, Michael?
There is a wall right there in front.
Oh, he's opening that door?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you said he was opening that door. Never mind.
they
I'm-
both are opening doors. So,
Oh,
yeah. They're
let
doing
their
that
friends
thing.
in.
Hey, maybe they're just like reenacting some like past battle or something.
Or they're throwing a party in
That
our...
wouldn't be a
and we're the
D&D
guests of
game,
honor.
that'd be a fucking story.
Ash's turn.
Shot.
Let's see.
Huntings are a thing.
I'm gonna go up here to it and swing with my sword.
Can you? Did you?
And do I have any negatives right? Oh yeah, so it's just my wisdom. Nope.
Attack roll says. Yes is a hit, and 20 damage will obliterate it.
Oh, nice.
Down it goes.
I have to double check.
Don't worry, guys are weak.
7's turn.
Did he
Let's
just
start
aggro?
placing bets on him.
I could swear he just aggroed.
Probably. And it's not me this time.
Stop saying things that tempt fate. Or to tempt the god of fate, because it doesn't end well.
I mean, if the
I
heroes
am
were able,
charging it, Michael. So that'd be a -2.
Tower.
And giving the tower. So, no, that'd be a +2, but also a -1 because tower.
So 29 to hit, I think will hit.
It will.
Is it
don't,
dead?
don't worry, guys. I mean, if the heroes were, if the 6 heroes were able to take down,
Oh God, shut the fuck up.
All I can say is he's doing it in character.
fanboy mode.
Stella's turn.
Me and the 6 heroes. I'm gonna throw a blade at it.
Did she throw a blade at Shig's tongue and cut it off?
Well, I mean, technically, yeah, but at the same time,
Please
he
no.
might need it.
Him. How can you play my game if I don't speak?
Wait, what game?
Typing.
Oh yeah, that game. Well, she's not wrong.
Yeah.
Attack roll from Estella. She proceeds up with her mind blade and throws her longsword.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Thankfully, that's not a fumble.
that's
Just a
just a
miss as
miss.
it goes flying right over Seven's head sideways, blade swirling, and goes right under the arms and hits the back. Well, actually, there's no back wall since the door's open. It goes flying to the next room and then dissipates. And then Estella conjures another one.
Mhm.
And Sam's turn.
I'm gonna do the same as 7. I'm gonna charge at it.
Take your point, minus a point.
Yep, I'm activating tower and activating tower.
Utilize. I take and I give. I give and I take.
I forgot to add the bonus from charge, so that would be a 15.
You swing and the arms pull apart and you miss as you hit thin air.
Okay. It's like, oh, I forgot to factor in charge. I add the penalty, but none of the bonus. The damage is nice, though.
You added the power, but you forgot the plus.
Too
Yeah,
much
it's quite
strength,
nice.
not enough finesse.
And it will do a withdraw and then go down as it heads right around the corner.
Probably a trap.
Uh-huh.
Just a guess. Just a guess.
Go left.
All right, next up is Ash.
Yeah, just let's see.
And my computer's fixing to beep boop a few times.
Gonna go over here and take a ready action for whatever undead critter that might pop out. I'm gonna attack it.
Wait. Oh my gosh, he's learning.
Intelligence,
turn.
woman. I still have intelligence.
Doesn't mean I can't gripe on you for learning. For lacking wisdom.
She's just being all sorts of mouthy, isn't she?
I also had like maybe 4 or 5 cups of tea this morning.
So,
Must be brash enough
you
to
got
chase after
little
it. Yeah, light
cups.
source.
I get jug.
What does 7 do?
um,
Gonna chase after bones.
Rush headlong into trouble, possibly?
I mean that's what I always do.
Hi.
Hey.
Um, I'm going to move 10 foot here. Stop. Look around. See what I see with my eyes.
What do you
Your
see
doggy
with your
vision.
doggies?
He has doggy vision, y'all.
Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop. Extending. Ooh, get a nice view of the corridor. Yay.
Rooms. Sword thingy might be baiting us.
No, no, no.
Wait, it's smart enough to do that?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Um,
Why don't we go left and see what happens?
Let's
I'ma
see.
go right
Then you got some of this because you still had a little bit more vision. Sorry.
oh,
Back where you were. There you go. Because you got your dim light. So I got to expand on that this way. And
is that?
is that is that what you were talking about last game session?
Is that it?
Is
Okay.
that,
Hold on. I have to do something really quick.
is that a thing?
Looking.
Actually, I don't know if would the light go that far.
Dim light.
Yeah, dim light.
What you would see is with the scrabbling of hundreds of bony claws and masses of tiny skeletal creatures scourge across the floor with pinpoint red lights gleaming from their empty
Oh
sockets.
God, I know
These
exactly what it
undead
is.
rats.
Okay. Well,
And
what do I have to do for a bravery check, Michael?
will
Will
save.
save.
Look,
Okay.
there's only hundreds of skeletal rats with glowing red eyes.
It's a fucking swarm.
8.
Oh!
Be lucky if Shig's
Uh,
not standing in piss.
Um.
Alright, so that was 10 feet in. You still have the rest of your movement.
Bye.
Yeah.
that scared the shit out of Doggo.
So, does Doggo make any noise?
Yeah, he would be screaming rats and Emiscari.
Strange words, strange words, strange word. Huh. Do we have subtitles for this?
Ash just looks at Sam and is like, I don't. Is your dog as brave? I thought your dog is brave.
I don't get it, but there's something in there, and he just noped out.
Okay, now I just consider because as far as he knows, Seven has been a brave dog.
Yeah, and Sam's like, I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. Which is, for her, she's seen Seven eat and kill rats before, so it's like, that's never been a problem. Why is this a problem? Unless, oh boy. There might be not one, but a lot of things in there. Hey, Seven, was it one or many?
Yes.
Just trying to like scream one.
It's Estella's turn.
Sam, what was that?
I have no
Since
idea.
translate-
I'm now confused.
7. Once for yes. Should I?
Did she just like execute herself right there?
I think she lagged out.
Okay.
Lydia, you cut out mid
Can
sentence.
you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
You're roboting just a little bit, but we can hear you.
Sorry. 7. Once for yes, 2 for no. Should I go in there?
That's a trick question. 'Cause Seven's response is probably gonna be better you than me. So, yes. Oh, you left that way too open, Lydia.
You did, because he is just going to part
Ah.
one, so he doesn't have to go in there himself.
All right then.
And, uh,
Let's see my full movement.
30 feet to
Let's
get you
see.
in the door.
got 40 regular movement.
Which means you'll be able to see thing and then react to thing.
Oh, look, pretty. Oh, is that hundreds of bony rat-like skeletons with
Nope.
beaming red eyes climbing over each other, looking in your direction?
Nope. Hell.
You
to
still
the
have another
no.
5 feet you can go.
I.
And that'll get you your 40 for a single move.
Yep. And now I'm going to do a wonderful double move. And
So that's 30 to there, so
there.
you have 50 left. Boop. Over to the other open door area where you can see in. Up to
Right
here.
there.
Okay, not looking in the other door area.
Okay. Estella? Is there a lot in there?
And big, gross, itty bitty no.
Hmm.
Big, gross, oogie boogie. No.
I have absolutely no idea. Wait, don't skip me, Michael.
It's your turn.
Because it will be 5-foot step. And because I can't tell if it's one big thing or a whole bunch of little
Light
things.
doesn't go that far, so yeah, you can't see it.
Can't see it, and I can't tell based on the reaction because one was like, said, this is Sam's mind, rats plural, then said one. And then
Someone can't count.
Estella's talking gibberish, so I don't know if it's one, a lot, or what? So, Michael, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ready Burning Hands. And if a whole lot of things are get within range, and by a whole lot I mean
More than one,
many,
which doesn't count creature as in groupings, but it also includes swarms. I get you.
yes. Because a swarm is a collection of a multitude. Because Sam does not know what it is.
I get you. I'm not
So
holding
it's
against you
just
as it counts as one creature that thus it doesn't trigger it. I understand what you mean.
yeah, no. I count swarm as a multitude.
Any rational person would.
Yes. So it's
Ladies and
ready
gentlemen,
burning hands in case it like is it a multitude? Is it single? If it's single, not gonna waste the spell. If it's a shit ton, then it's worth the spell.
All right. Floating sword will move up to there. Ash's turn.
All right.
Okay. Ash is as confused as Sam, so he's also considering should I go in there and
Let's
maybe attack
wait.
what's okay.
She's ready and she's telling you to wait, although you can't see anything. So you're not sure what the hell's happening. Or, oh, actually, you can see the floating sword injured down there. One of the hands is basically dangling off, the other one's fractured.
Hmm. I can see the sword, but I can't see what else is in there, so I can go in there and finish it off, potentially, maybe. And
Sam
yeah,
told you no.
eh.
Wisdom says otherwise. I can.
Okay,
Nice knowing you.
I'm gonna okay, I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Okay. Alrighty.
I was gonna say I'm gonna delay my action to after the creature, but I literally go after the creature.
And creature's turn. And its movement 5, 10, 15. And it moves up because its speed is crap. As you see swarms of rats crawling over to her, all skeletal with beaming red eyes.
Huh.
Seven's turn. That's its full movement. It has crap.
Hey Estella, if you've got acid, now's the time to throw it.
What does 7 do? Around the corner.
Yep.
Around the corner.
He's just gonna watch to see if anything happens to Sam.
See just
Thanks.
fine from behind the couch.
Thanks.
Della's turn.
Total defense.
Okie dokie. Sam's turn.
Uh. I'm not going out there. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Ready action, burning hands. If it gets close enough, I'm just gonna burn it. But I'm not going in that room. Mm-mm.
Bad
Screw
touch.
it, man.
And I tell Ash is like, oh yeah, it's just a swarm of skeletal rats.
Oh what? You say that like it's no big deal.
They're annoying. Single weapons won't work, but like flask of acid, holy water should work perfectly fine.
They're large enough to where you can affect them with regular weapons, just poorly.
Well,
Hmm.
it's swarms and skeletons, so
So it's a bunch of skeletons of rats forming one big rat. God.
yes.
That's the thing walking around outside, a couple of miles away. You guys avoided that.
What got the pirate and dog so scared? A single rodent.
No, that's not one rodent.
I mean, yeah.
That's about a few hundred.
The blade will back up as Ash can see as it basically is like waving the sword at you, almost trying to beckon you as it backs up 5 feet. Ash's turn.
Sword's like,
Ash
bring it on,
wants
bitch.
to, but he's gonna listen to Sam, so he's gonna go behind her,
See the
take out
thing.
a yeah, takes out a flask of holy water, and I can't throw it this turn. Can
Its range is 10, 20 feet. Be a little bit of a stretch. Will take a little bit negative, but you can try.
Okie throwing it and chuck. It's a range attack, right? So
Yes.
Range
I think that'll
touch.
do it.
That'll hit.
I forgot how much the damage is because I haven't used them for a long time.
2d4. I think it
I
is.
think I have it
Player's
written
handbook
down.
says.
Holy water is 2d4.
Not bad.
And the other question is, how effective is that on the body?
We are about to find out.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe that's a yeah.
Considering that they take half again as much damage from splash and area based effects, that's 7 points.
Nice.
Woohoo.
As you douse a lot of them, some of them die and burn up, but they just keep on a coming. So much so that they just keep on a coming right into your square. They swarm through the door.
Oh,
Ready
shit.
action triggers. Burn, motherfucker. I need reflex save as it starts coming through the door.
They just pile over each other and come right at you.
Roll me that reflex.
11.
No.
Oh,
18. Half
Holy
again
shit.
would make that 27. Fire.
And they come right up and get ready to funnel through the door and
Whoosh.
Are they
disintegrate
dead?
little bits of
Ash
bone.
just called out. They're dead. Again.
Still. This is actually perfect. Michael, I start collecting little rat skulls.
Oh my god, yes!
That
Isn't that what you
aren't
were looking
burned
for?
up. Okay.
Ash just looks like you confused. Like, wait, what?
We need to
What?
stop, guys. Pick up. Ooh, a little rat.
Let's stop here for a moment. I need these. Ash, help me collect the little rat skulls.
What? I mean, okay, sure, but why do you need
I use them for crafting stuff.
using skulls of animals?
Yes. You know, like
Oh,
potions,
damn.
except I don't need actual vials.
Uh, out of potentially 100 plus, you get 2 skulls. Apparently, you're too good with what you do. It's like, burnt in half skull, crumbles into ash.
Well, considering if you look
dust,
at my
dust,
roll
dust,
on
dust,
5d4, 2 3s and 3 4s.
Yeah, the thing only had 26 life, so half again of
I
18
one-shotted it.
on top of the holy damage it already took. So yeah, you
Yeah.
basically just burn it into dust almost.
Don't forget, I
With little
incinerated
bits
some
of
of
bones
them.
blown away.
Okay, so maybe I won't need Ash's help, but
Well, you have to sort through all the little bits of bones that got blown away in ash. So
Yeah.
Ash can help you with that. And nope, 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 nope. So 1 minute later,
Nope,
oh,
nope, nope, nope.
2 skulls.
so noted. I have 2 rat skulls.
Yep.
The only question is whether they'll make it off the island.
Excuse me for a moment.
They would. You can notate that.
Okay.
Because
Oh.
basically the indigenous animals didn't piss off the gods. For the most part. It was just the humans. Now slave creatures and riding mounts kind of bound to their owner, so
Yeah. I was gonna say like warhorse or things of that nature. Probably stuck with. Oh, I gotta annotate that spell used.
and it is Seven's
I
turn
still have 5 more.
after 1 minute's time.
As you see, just Sam and Ash just kicking and sorting through bones.
Seven's just going to watch from a distance until they're done with the entire pile of bones, and then he'll step out and go over it.
Yep, this is the 1 minute after.
Just a
Stella's
black mark on the ground, little bits of bones here and there, but otherwise they are gone.
Scorch mark.
Michael, I have a question.
Okay,
This wall right here, what is it made out of?
stone.
Is it crumbly stone, or does it look like it's in good condition?
As much as an old crypt could be.
Okay, well, I'm going to move here because on his next turn he's going to charge the wall, so he can go through the wall without needing to get anywhere near the bones.
Oh no.
Bless you. And what were you saying, Lydia?
I
Once you're
said
able to
I was
speak.
back.
Welcome back. All right, so next round I'll just keep with the niche for now. So gonna start back at the top of the order. What do's? 1 minute after playing with the skulls and incinerating some rather pesky vermin. Ash.
Okay, let's see here. I eh, since I see Sam help, I decided to help Sam out, like grabbing some like this. No, holy crap! You burned a lot of this thing, Sam.
I was a little too good at my job.
All right.
And yeah, it's gonna be spending my turn just walking around, and yeah.
Okie dokie. Doggo's turn.
Okay, now it's time to smash our head into a stone wall.
Break check.
Achoo!
Skull bashing.
Yeah, it'd be really funny if you give yourself a concussion.
You say that.
I say it because it's possible.
Yeah.
I believe the dog's thick-headed.
Yeah.
Like its owner?
Yes, I admit to being dense.
Wow, Michael, that must have taken you all day.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out.
Let's see. Break check versus good old stuff.
I'll be right back while you're doing that.
Oof. That is not going to give way based on the chart.
Damn, okay.
So, bam. Dust comes out. It shakes a little bit. A couple of the blocks making it up fall out and crack a little bit, but it is still intact. And Estella's turn.
Stella be thinking where the rat pad is. But there's no way really around it.
I don't know. The dog's working on it.
What did...
Done.
I am not in that
Gonna go down to the corner and help the dog. Okay.
I'm going to choke up on the long two for this.
Okay, so you're gonna try a
Okay,
break
back.
check yourself? Longsword in hand, and oh, just going for straight damage. That hits. Damage versus stone. See what we got. Player's handbook says stone on average has a hardness of 8 and about 15 hit points per inch of thickness.
Oh boy.
So 6 points of damage to stone as you put a gash across a couple of the stone blocks.
I look at them and
Sam's
try.
turn.
I look at them and try to figure out what are y'all doing.
Basically, not taking out a major support beam.
I keep hearing them fighting, and I keep throwing a bunch of broken skulls, broken bones, burned skulls. Like, I don't think there's anything left here, Sam.
I think I was a little too thorough.
Oh, I found one here.
Oh, thank you. 7. If you're worried about this, it's just the fact I made a mess.
It was mostly incinerated.
Nope, we need a new door.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
I say we
There's
need to
that one
make
over there. There's
another
this
hole
one. There's
just
another
for
one
an
down there.
escape.
I don't understand
We
you.
need to make a hole for an escape route.
That's my movement speed, Michael. With all the talking, that's all I can do, really. Realistically, I think. Just move further into the room. It's just like, they can catch up.
Fair enough.
Our phobia is right.
I don't know shit about your phobia.
Me either.
Remember, Sam wasn't there when shit went down.
Shit or shit?
Oh, damn it. Ow, that's
Both?
Oh.
Both.
Either way,
Rest in peace,
wasn't there.
Takumo. You're with the winged lady now.
I agree with what's his face, Elanon.
Eleanor went to heaven? For real?
well,
They're
wherever
probably
he
both
ended up, you can call
They're
it
probably
that.
arguing. They're probably arguing in purgatory, like it's your fault. No, it's your fault. It's your fault.
And meanwhile, the rat's sitting in the corner laughing at them both.
And hey, at least your dog gave him the same thing he gave the owner. Except for
Middle
not totally crid the crap out of the thing. Ash's turn.
This is
The ashes
terrifying.
is. Let's see here. He tells him, "I'm gonna go down there, down this way. I saw the thing floating." And I'm gonna take a ready action. If something comes out at me, an undead creature comes out at me, I'm gonna hit.
Alrighty. 7, your turn.
It looks like Estella's going somewhere with the whole fucking non-strength bullshit, so we're just going to attack them.
24 will hit the wall. And 12 damage minus the hardness of 8, so 4 points. Let's see. So with the Stella, so that's getting there.
Is there a big enough hole to squirm through?
Not even close yet. You basically like got claw marks on a couple of bricks and a slight gash in stone, like you ran a knife across it.
Don't worry, we'll get there in 5 minutes.
Probably.
In 5. Forget
Next
if this
up
takes a
is
full-
Stella.
For... Oh, it... I mean, excuse. It was the same.
That's kind of cute looking.
Damn it.
And you swing that blade down, and it just bounced back and sort of shakes in your hand. Didn't quite hit that right.
We're going.
Sam's turn.
Uh, Still can't see all of the room, so 10 feet. What does the rest of the room look like?
You find stairs leading down.
Ash, I got stairs going down. Let's clear doors.
Ah, okay.
15, 20, 25. And ready action. If something hostile comes out or through the door, I'm stabbing it.
Fair enough. Sword's turn, still doing swordy things.
Taunt, 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 taunt.
Wherever it is.
Well, unfortunately, you're the only light source, so Ash is basically standing in dim light, barely.
He can't even
Almost
see it, so
darkness. Yeah, it doesn't have a clue. Ash's turn.
yeah, I'm gonna go back in. I mean, what's
Ah, let's see once more.
and I mean that's the end of my turn.
All right. Seven's turn.
Boop.
16. All right.
Hey, Shig, out of character, how much you want to bet we can clear that room before they get through the wall?
Well, you've dealt 15 points of damage, so you've gotten through an inch of stone.
Oh my god.
Woo!
And that stone
We
wall's
did it,
about
son!
a foot thick.
Have fun, you two.
Which is another 165 HP.
You know, give or take age and already minor damage.
Yeah.
Stella's turn.
Wait! What if I throw acid at?
So yeah, Shig, how much you want to bet we clear through this faster than they can clear that wall?
Acid ignores hardness.
Oh my god.
Probably very.
I ain't going through that door. Are you?
I mean, at the moment you're just being a
Just be
chicken.
careful. Acid has splash damage, so you throw it at the wall at point blank. You both are getting splashed for a point of acid damage.
Yep.
I'm just saying that because you know this. You've used the tool. You know better. You may want to back up first.
Yeah. She's going. Way. Acid.
I'm pretty robotic-y, so Lydia.
I'm. Yeah. I got I got plenty of vials. I'll be.
I said you're breaking up a lot. Like you sound. I can
Oh.
only get every other word you're.
I'm getting. Give me.
Lag.
She's gonna restart probably. So
Mm-hmm.
I assume that we're
She
gonna
bet
skip
it.
for now as you're gonna back up and wait. So Sam's turn.
I will move action, open the door. Now that Ash is over here to help. No idea why Seven is banging his head against the wall.
Because doggo fun is every day.
Doggo has a fear of rats. It doesn't want to get near its ashes.
Chicken?
If only I had a ghost rat or something that could talk and just annoy you.
Ah, yeah, that's
No!
when I run out of the tomb and go fight some zombies.
No, thank you, please.
You killed us. You killed us.
You ate us. You
So,
ate us.
anything in the room, Michael?
You open the room, and what you see is a bizarre kind of sight. You got 3 corpses sitting there facing each other. and all three of which are setting upright, only thanks to these great swords, which are basically impaled through their chest and into the stone ground behind them. So almost like ritualistic killing, to where they took their seats and someone killed them with their own weapons.
Yeah. Detect magic.
The room gives off faint magic.
And Sam's like, yeah, no, we're not doing this. Nope. Ash, we're done with this room.
What? You don't want three humanoid males in rusted chain shirts sitting there with empty greatsword sheaths on their back, which have right away with huge swords stamped through their own chest?
What are you
No,
fucking stupid?
I remember the last one. And you
We're
said the
not doing this
entire
again.
room radiates magic, which is a different problem altogether.
We're not doing this again.
So that's why Sam's like, Ash, this room's done. We're good.
Okay. He said,
The room is a trap.
oh, okay, let's go.
It's turn. Ash's turn.
Well, let's go back down there. I saw the creature moving around in there, but it's too dark, so
Okay.
Into the darkness.
Probably get to there before you run out of light.
yeah, I'm over here, and that's
I
the
don't
end of
know.
my
Can
turn.
he get that far, Michael?
Let's see if I pull them back for a moment. So your light would, yeah, he'd basically be standing at the edge of darkness or right in it.
All right.
So
And I take a total defense, and that's the end of my turn.
he'd be one square back. That's basically just standing at the edge of the dim light.
Okay.
Edge of darkness.
End of my turn.
Alrighty, that's Seven's turn. More wall antics.
Yeah, we're fucking a wall, dude.
Attack and then back up so Estella can throw her vial. 27, 11. So that's another 3 points. Getting there.
Is the vial even going to do anything?
It's acid.
The acid. Acid ignores hardness in most cases, so it will just deal straight damage of a d6.
She's wasted.
So if she rolls a 6, she's dealing more damage than you guys usually deal, except for when you roll max damage. Otherwise, she rolls a 1, she's not so good.
I have a
Stella.
fair amount. I'll be fine.
Stella's turn. Draw and toss.
Roll 20. Load faster, please. And yes. Do you want me to
go
just
ahead.
roll damage?
Sure. I mean, unless you roll a 1, you're not hitting yourself. Alright, 5 damage potentially. Hopefully not to yourself with a natural 1. We'll get back to that. Sam, your turn. What do you do?
Move action. Shut the door.
As you shut the door, all three of the heads raise up and look at you.
Oh shit.
As I close the
And you
door,
close the door.
I say apologies for interrupting you.
And click. Close.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move and a move.
Listen check. Closing the door is a move action, so you only get one move in.
That's what I said. That was the one move.
And listen check.
And let me scroll down to listen.
You hear nothing.
Yep. Nope.
Although Ash can see.
Ash can see now. Huzzah! There is light. But yeah, no,
can
Michael,
see
is move
clearly.
action close door and move action get to there.
Get the hell out of Dodge.
And I will be right back.
Ta-da. All right. Dread's turn. And goes off this way into the darkness. And Ash's turn.
Right, it's into the darkness, so let's see.
Sam's right by you, so that's all clear before
Go
you.
in here. And
Dim
actually,
light, but you can see.
yeah, I'm gonna take a ready action if it that I'm attacking.
Testing.
I can hear
Can
you.
hear you.
That was very loud.
7's turn. Move over and attack the wall. That's a good hit. Get in there. Be Stella's turn again if you want to roll an attack roll. And then if you're throwing another vial, now you'll hit 7 with a splash for 1 point of acid. Otherwise, you can throw your weapon if you want. Your choice.
5 feet and then slashing at the wall.
Okie dokie. I'll need 2 attack rolls then, one for the previous round with the vial. Just make sure you don't roll a 1. And then the other one with your sword.
I did the attack roll and I got a 25.
Ah, I see it, yeah. So all good. So I'm adding 5 points to the wall from the acid. Moving up. Ooh, very nice hit. 13 damage. That's 5 more points. You guys are doing really good now. Just need that acid to soften it up a little bit for you. Because you're up to 33 already in damage. Almost doubled what you've done. So that will put it at Sam's turn.
Sam says that as I typed, and then follows Shig.
My mistake? Hope?
I misspoke.
Oh, misspoke. That's probably. Oh. This is probably why.
Alright, so that's 30 feet, Michael. So that's a single move. What does that reveal on the map for us to see? What does the light show us now? Oops, wrong button. And can't see details, so I will double move to there and be done.
Why am I flicking my tongue? Eh!
Because you're bored, maybe?
No. No. No.
And Dread will step around the corner. Ash's turn.
Let's see if I go like here and then. Okay, I go. Going over here and firing combo at that thing.
Die. Can he do it?
Not. I don't know.
And it just pulls its arms apart and hit the wall. So nope.
Well, that's all I can do this turn. And be right back.
Okie dokie. And 7's turn. More wall antics.
Yeah, pebbles taste good.
Be nice if the other two would help you from the other side, right?
You
Yeah,
know?
Or you could also just use the door.
No!
That's why would I step on tainted soil?
There's a different door.
There's two doors back there at them that they haven't
Does it
explored.
lead to the same direction as the question?
You have no
Mm,
idea.
could both be dead ends. Stella's turn.
How old does the thing look?
Hmm?
How big does the hole look?
I've dealt 40 points of damage out of about like 100. So you've
We're
got
halfway
about
there.
about almost halfway there. You think you're making pretty good dents. Blocks are falling off. There's a little bit of a gash in there. Once you do a decent sized hole, you could probably charge it and break it on down, and then you have a path you can crawl through.
Woo!
So 3 rounds, so about six, so 7, 8, almost a minute. You can pretty much get through that wall. So what does Estella do? Stella attacks and hits for some more damage, and it will be Sam's turn.
Measuring and checking spells. Uh, gonna hit it with Disrupt Undead. Range touch. Um, even with the
That's a hit.
bonus for possible cover from penalty for possible cover from Shig, I think that hits.
It does.
6 points of damage.
It has 3, so it goes down. Sword in hands.
Let's go the other way, Ash, and not the way it wanted us to go. 1, 2, 3. And can I see the rest of that room, Michael?
We shall find out as you start illuminating things. You think you found things.
And 1, 2, and stopping there.
And they see you.
Ash got 2 zombies in here. That's it for me.
All right, and we will add their initiative to the order. Oh, they only have a 12. How sad. As you see some rather nasty looking, almost clerical dressed zombies with sharp, pointy teeth and an oversized hand that ends in a claw. Kind of like the things up top when you got attacked by that large army. And that'll put it on Ash's turn.
I'm back.
Just in time, sir. It is your turn.
Oh. Okay, so I go and
Sam
rendezvous
informed
with
you there were 2 baddies in that room.
Okay. So let's see here. And firing cobweb the one down.
Do the Kabu thing. Can he Kabu? And rules say that is a hit,
Okay.
and that deals damage. Thankfully, it counts as magic, so you're good. And their turn. He will go ahead and come around the corner. No attack of op. And they will flank you. So much to the sense that the guy comes up behind you, surprising you, and ready actions for his friend to get up there, and then they both attack as they show a level of intelligence and tactics. And one above you will take a swipe at you, one below you will take a swipe at you, and both will miss. as you just parry
I
and
had them
dodge
hit.
blows. So no luck from the dead.
Huzzah.
Next up is Dog's turn as the mighty duo are doing their thing.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, the wall is the true enemy.
I thought the mind was the enemy.
No,
The wall.
the wall.
Uh-huh.
The walls have eyes, right?
The
So we're
mind is the
getting rid of
greatest
the
weapon.
eyes.
That's not how it
The
works.
walls also have ghosts.
Exactly. We're getting out the ghost.
Exactly. We're
Getting
purging
out
them.
the ghost. Call out the dead.
Bring out your dead.
Stella's
Pops.
turn.
The ghost will pop out and say, "What are you doing to my home?"
Hmm.
What you find out is the whole crypt is one giant animated undead, and you've just been climbing around inside of it.
No, thank you.
Oh
No.
no, does that mean I'm going to get filth fever from this wall?
Maybe.
No. Maybe. Could be. Possibly. Tasty.
Grave touch.
Stella hits. No damage. Sam's turn.
God, speaking of ghosts, why do I see ghosts on the initial?
What are you talking about?
There's no happy answer to that. 2, 3. And I'm going to reach out and hit that guy.
As Adam said, you don't want to know. There is no happy.
Yep. What's the penalty for round a corner, Michael?
-4. Attacking the one he's already attacked to the south. And, oh,
Nope.
no. That corner got in your way. And Baddie's turns. All right. Through the floor behind you comes up.
Not nice.
Hi. Uh, through the wall above you.
Not nice.
And through the wall below you.
I fucking God damn it!
You guys did break the cardinal rule of the game, which is don't split the party. So
We're not split. They refused to go through the regular doorway.
The
so
door
you guys
is evil.
chose to split the party. Gotcha. 'Cause you went ahead without them. Gotcha.
You guys left us. You could have helped us break down the wall.
Could have walked
Why?
through the doorway.
There was a perfectly
Touch
good.
attack with a critical potential.
No.
Oh, but a 9 will not confirm from the guy from behind. Ooh. Because ability damage can crit. 22 through the wall with
Yep.
penalties will work on a touch.
Yep.
And the other one will
Nope.
miss horribly because he can't see what he's doing. So that's 2 hits. And that is 9 points of strength out the window.
Ow.
You still have spells, right?
Yes.
Swinging that sword
And you're
just
not
got a
going to
lot
like
harder.
the first one I'm doing.
Ash's
Attack-
turn.
Attack the one below me.
Ash, time to leave.
I'm working.
7.
No.
Listen check from 7. Because good luck with all that wall and stone in the way. 15 to hit. Enemy below. Swing and misses.
Wait, really?
He has a 16 AC, all natural. So you can cut into him,
Oh,
but it doesn't get through his thick skin. 7 here's nothing. Focused on the wall. Smash, 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 smash. Because you got that big clump of wall right to the north of you, and you have all that long hallway, which every 10 foot is like a -2 to
I
listen.
can't walk through it. Oh my.
And their turns with a full attack round of 3 attacks. 2 claws and a bite with flanking.
Hmm.
Claw 1 from the top, claw 2, claw 1 from the bottom, claw 2, and then that way I can then just adjust it down by 5 points.
So far, I only see
That'll
one
give
hit.
them 2 bites.
Maybe 2 hits. What's your AC?
So let's see. 16. I could use a ring. I think I could use a ring on one to avoid one of attack. The first one I is
How
always
many
is
times
gonna.
a day do you have that?
I have it. I could use it
Twice.
3 times a day.
Three?
Either 2 or 3 times a day. I
You've
think.
only used it
I want to say it's
once.
like 4 or 5 times a day to either feather fall or give yourself temporary
4 times per day. So
deflection.
I still have 3 more charges on.
But either
You
way,
did
you can
use
only
one
do it once per
earlier,
round.
Yeah, so 3 more.
so you have 3 more. If you use it against one of these, you'll have 2 more.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's see here. The 18. That's not going to help me out. 8. That's a miss. 14. That's a miss. That's a
15
miss.
myth, 17
I'm using on the 17.
against one of the bites, more deadly effect. Good choice.
Actually, I'm using on both of the bites.
You can only use it on one.
Oh, one. That's right.
You only
One.
get it
So
once
you
So
per
get one
round.
attack.
one of the bites then.
So you'll use it against that first bite. So you're going to
Yeah.
suffer 1 bite and 1 claw.
Yeah.
From the top guy's the claw. All the other get that. And then he tries to bite you, gets blocked. But the other guy basically bites you on the shoulder because you turned your back to block. And damage is luckily piss poor, but not so much the damage that gets you.
Secondary
Uh,
effects.
Claw and bite. The claw gets a +1, so that is 5 points. The bite is just a d6, so you take 6 points of damage, but you also take 1 point of dex damage from the claw.
That's it.
They deal crap for damage, but getting 2 claw attacks on you can eat away at your dex pretty quickly.
Yeah, these other fuckers are a lot nastier.
Yeah. I mean, these guys also have damage reduction magical, but you guys have magic
Not a
covered.
problem.
Hmm.
Oh,
That's the end of
crap.
my turn. I mean, that's not my turn. Their turn.
They're done. So Seven's turn.
This is
You
bad.
don't know any difference.
This is really
Nope.
fucking bad. God damn it.
Oh, that's a good hit. Let's see. Minus that off. That's 6 points. So wall is coming down nicely. I think you got a pinpoint piece of light shining through. You're getting there. And you
Woo!
broke over the halfway mark, so you're just trying to get that hole a little bit larger so you can probably bull rush it, or if you just want to dig your whole way through. Stella's turn.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I removed the cork and the vial of acid, could I just pour it on the wall?
Good. It'll deal a d6 point of damage. Basically removing the splash and just doing single target.
That's exactly what I'll do.
It's legit. Okay, roll me a d6. 2 points. It happens. Sam, your turn. You guys are surrounded. Although you can walk through an incorporeal creature, thankfully. Draw an attack of op from it, but the air 2 won't get you. Well, first square available, and they could try to attack you through the wall with 20% miss chance.
That's not
And
what
you'd
I'm.
have cover. So,
That's not what I'm thinking of.
okay.
I got it. Oh fuck. This is one of those
Yeah.
situations where it's like technically I know what I should do, but the character being the character.
Things are bad.
It's honestly it's really bad.
You're completely surrounded. You got a rock in a hard place. And if you run off and leave Shig, he's fighting in the dark while they can see and eat him a bit.
That's I'm not even thinking of that fact
Okay.
because I'm not worried about light. That's not the issue. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, I gotta stick to the character.
Do
Casting defensively.
Okie dokie.
I have to check.
15 plus.
Yes, that is
Fourth
enough.
level spell, you should be fine.
Second level spell. She says, Ash, don't move. And I poke him.
Huh?
Ash teleports. He's now over here.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Do not resist. Poof. So Ash is now to there.
Yes.
Assume that's a standard. So
Yep, that was the spell. Uh
just do dimensional leap or something.
I did dimensional hop.
Ah, about as good. Yep. What
And
next?
then uh oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh crap. I have to double hold on. This is one of those situations. Sam does not like the hole she finds herself in, so it's time to break out some other spells.
Hooray for other spell.
Crap, that only works on arcane. God, that's only spells. That doesn't work. Son of a bitch. That one is a spell. I can do that one. Okay, and then I'm gonna use Quicken, and I'm gonna do Lesser Restoration on myself.
Okie dokie. Standard and popping daily to quicken.
4 points of strength back.
Does that quicken from Dustblade allow it to be any spell or just
It says any
Dustblade
spell
or
known.
Arcane? All right.
That's what I was gonna do one of the infusions. I'm like, crap, they're not spells.
Nope. So 4 points back of strength.
Yep.
I imagine no movement, so done.
You're correct. No movement.
Okie dokie.
And then she once more screams out for 7.
Listen check. For 7 and Estella.
I'll listen.
Listen.
No, it's
Ooh.
Dissen.
Thistle?
You hear some kind of muffled, loud female voice off in the distance. Estella hears nothing.
Damn. Okay.
What is it, 7?
What is it, boy?
He's just gonna mumble in his grumbly language of grumbliness.
Did he put that on well again? Oh, fuck him.
Crap. And attack roll for the two flanking you. With flank, that would give him a 15 and a 14.
The 14 will
you.
miss.
And
Because I have a bonus versus incorporeal. Which puts my touch AC to a
is
15.
a 19 on percentiles. So that is a miss on
Yes.
their part because they are concealed within the walls. They have a 20% miss chance.
Yes!
So skin of your teeth.
I
they
will
miss you.
take it.
The other one, seeing a new target behind it, will
Oh,
lose its attention
good.
on you for the moment, turn and go, huh. Touch. 7 will
Miss.
not as Ash just backs up and bad touch.
No. Bassett.
Ash's turn.
I'm gonna help you out, Sammy, girl.
You have flanking. You have magic. You got a 50% chance to contact it. What do you do?
I'm doing everything.
Swing that mind blade of bastardine.
Potential hit.
Potential, yes. Is it?
It's a hit.
It's a hit. And this thing is evil, so you get an extra d4, which means that thing
Thank
is
God.
annihilated.
I asked Sam, "Are you okay on your own here?"
No. You leave me next time. I won't help you.
Okay, fair enough. I wanted to go get the others, but I understand your situation.
Little busy.
That low wisdom. You good, man?
No.
I got rid of one.
1 out of 5.
As one of the Bane dead will slide down and take a swing. Claw, claw.
No and
Hey.
no.
Guys, see, it was smart of us
And
to
bite.
attack the wall, because ghosts came from wall.
You attacked the wrong wall.
Claw, claw. And bite. To no effect around the corner from the other one. As all of them are munching at you, but just can't get a good meaty bite.
Yeah,
Seven's
18
turn.
AC. Screw you guys.
Seven heard his name. He needs to have a wisdom check.
Was it? Is Sammy in the well?
Okay, and he just mumbles to himself, "Oh shit, I need to fucking fight faster."
Attack the wall with all your might, Seven.
Oh, the only good news is I have strength items equipped so I can counter some of the fucking strength loss.
Ooh, that's a decent hit.
It's the wrong kind of encouragement. I almost wish you'd been doing tower this whole time, but you'd have no reason to do so.
Exactly.
Because if you had it, it's just like, yes, yes, yes! Damn it, Seven!
Someone's sleeping in the doghouse tonight.
Oh, no cuddles for
Seven
you.
will sleep tonight.
No cuddles for you tonight.
He doesn't know.
Hey, it's not like you have the strength to stop Seven from cuddling.
I can fix that. I have strength drain spells.
So what does Sam do?
Well, there's a nasty in front of me. I'm going to swift action, pop a charge on my brute gauntlets, which give me a charge, so that's +2 bonus to strength.
For strength-based checks and such.
You get strength checks, strength-based skill checks, and melee weapon damage for 1 round.
+2 damage. Okie dokie.
So it
Doesn't help
does,
with the to hit, but helps with the damage.
yeah. So I've just put it into strength in general, so this is just going to be a -1 off the attack roll, which I will calculate now. So it's included. Ha ha ha!
That hits.
That's with the -1
Mm-hmm.
to the guy right in front of me.
All right. Put a dent in him.
And then 5-foot step. Slowly retreating out of that shithole.
And Shadow will come out of the wall. Other one will just attack you through the wall. Touch attack.
Nope.
Nope. Other one through the wall. Ooh.
Mischance. Mischance.
Oh, that's super high. That's a hit.
Oh, God damn it. Actually, hold on. I gotta check a book. What book is Elin out of?
The lawn is expanded psionic.
Because I might be able to counter some of that.
Reduce damage taken.
Yeah, I just gotta see, does it specify damage kind?
Damage is hopefully ability
When you
damage.
take damage, you can reduce it. Oh, reduce it by 2 hit points.
Oh. It does call out
Damn.
that second part. Does
Yep.
deal hit point damage.
As an
So
immediate action, you reduce the damage she was about to take by 2 hit points for every one she spends. That's
it
why I
is
was like,
pure physical damage.
I gotta check the wording because it
Good
says
thought.
reduce
That could
damage.
have helped. But unfortunately not. So there goes 3 more strength. You recovered a little bit. Now you're right back almost to where you were.
Yep.
Ash's turn.
Actually, I have these stat blocks in the wrong spot. Oh God. I'm at
What are you doing,
effectively a
Ash?
6 strength.
Okay, all I
Ooh.
could do.
I have
is
That's
problems
something
here.
heavy.
I have problems here.
Oh yeah, I think Cabo was considered magic. Let me remember. Let me check if Cabo was considered magic.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna fire the
Thankfully
ghost.
so.
Hopefully, I'm firing him at the ghost.
At the shadow. Ooh, if Sam's strength is that low, you may have to worry about equipment weighing you down,
I'm looking at that now.
limiting your dex because you may be encumbered.
Oh, I am encumbered. I just gotta look at the stats for as far
Ah,
as.
too bad. If
Oh. So 8 points of damage to it, potentially.
Oh crap! There goes
It
my
hits,
AC.
yep.
You are hampered.
Well, I lose 1 point of AC. I lose one
Can
point
hit
of
you as
dex.
well.
Because
like,
hey,
hits him and it
I
melts some of
only
his
have
face
14
off
dex.
somehow.
It's non-face. And any movement?
Take a 5 foot step back, maybe to get some attention. Like, hey, I'm over here, dumb.
And
Oi,
dead guy
shitbag!
will move
Over
up.
here! Yeah, my AC is 1 point lower.
Hmm.
So my touch is effectively a 14 versus incorporeal.
Oh, I think that bite got you.
I have a 17 right now, so yes.
Oh well, at least it's not the claw, because then you start losing dex.
Yeah.
So you'll take 3 points of bite damage.
No, I'm only gonna take 1. Because it
1
will
point
burn
of
the
bite?
point and counter that.
Oh darn.
I can't reduce the strength damage, but I can damn well reduce the rest.
And then other one will just move up behind him. And Seven's turn. Wall shenanigans. Go.
Oh, yum, yum, yum.
Hey,
Delicious rock.
it's good for iron and calcium.
No.
Thank
Well,
you for trying.
It's full of minerals, at least.
Yes.
I approve.
All I can say is yes.
Wall shenanigans.
Wall
Their acid
shenanigans.
flask. This time with the whole pouring in everything. There,
Cool.
whole yet?
You have dealt 80 damage total. So you have a little bit hole about the size of a softball. You're kind of working on it,
Oh my god!
as there's a lot of the walls basically been torn away. So that 1 foot wall thick is mostly like a half a foot in most places, and you got a nice big hole in it. Let's roll a listen check. Oh no, they still don't hear you. Surprisingly.
Shaggy, Scooby, you better get your asses in here now.
Sam's turn.
Hey, they're all in front of you, like in one big line.
Except. I think there's still one in the wall. Yep, there's still one on the wall.
He just has mischance and basically the benefits of cover in a way. He's half and half.
Do I want to do that? 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 Do I want to use my last one for the day? Yes. Casting defensively again. Fuck.
First level, crap, that's a fail.
Oh no.
Well, there goes my second level spell, and there goes my only way of actually outright killing the whole fucking group at once.
And attack of ops. Starting off with the one living creature in front of you, claw swipe.
Nope.
Nope. And touch attack from guy in front of you.
Nope.
No way in hell. And touch attack from guy inside the wall. Got lucky last time.
Nope.
Nope. Aaron losing the spell. That's all.
Yeah, but I can't really AoE kill
Nope.
the ghost now.
I can't withdraw either, so all you do is normal movement, which would draw an attack of op, but
5-foot step.
you already drew an attack of op. So, meh.
I want to keep him
Oh.
bottlenecked up.
Okie dokie. Shadow's turn.
And then I yell at 7 again.
Listen check for the 2. And he will come up out of the floor. And first one and second one. Ooh, 18.
First one misses. Second one does not. Wait. He moved 2 spaces.
He went down into the ground and popped up.
Damn it. I could wish.
Listen fails. As rock is falling from the ground, they're tearing their way through. I can see light. I can see light. And 2 points of strength.
I marked it.
All right.
I'm going to be
Ash's
pretty
turn.
much useless from now on.
Okay, let's see.
Assuming they don't actually drop me in the next 2 hits.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to attack this one down here.
Because, yeah, I only have
Okay.
4 strength left.
They get a lucky hit, you become one of them.
Exactly.
Or whatever Vecna else could throw on you. But most likely that'll take place.
Uh-huh.
Potential hit, maybe.
Potential hit, yes. Confirmed.
No.
Right through it as it turns, and you have its attention, sir.
God damn it. Well, at least I got one of their attention. Sorry, Sammy. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
You do
When a
not
blade
have
goes
permission
right
to
through
call
your
me
head,
Sammy.
you kind of noticed.
Very, very quickly.
Turn, proceed up. And claw. Oh.
Actually, that doesn't hurt my dex that much.
Doesn't take you to an odd number.
Oh, it does, but I can only have a max of 1 dex bonus at the moment.
Oh, so only thing that really hurts is reflex, which doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Initiative. Next one, 14.
Nope.
No. And the really low number, bite.
Yes.
17. Wow. He's doing well with that bite.
He's been doing very well with that bite.
Claw first, that's 3 points. And bite adds 2 more, so 5 points of damage and 1 dex.
Dex has been marked.
You're just taking all the physical stats at him.
Yeah, I'm missing 12 strength right now.
Ooh. 7. You girls and guys gonna get through that hole?
I can't bull rush it where I am. Can I?
Ash,
Try a
time
break
to
check
retreat.
to basically just throw your body at it and try to bring it down if you think you can do it. It's definitely weakened.
Oh,
A little dust shakes, pretty much like earlier, although there's a lot more of it missing at your feet. But nope. Maybe you need that running start.
maybe
Ash,
I
we need to
do.
get out of here.
Stella's turn. You guys are just gonna come
Okay, I'm back.
busting through the wall when they come running up to you. Need help? Oh yeah!
It's like, oh yeah, okay, you can have them then. It's like, Ash, it's time to get out. I can't hold them at all.
What's Estella
I'm with
doing?
you.
Not to mention your movements drop down to 20.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, well,
4
we can't.
damage.
Well, if they can't come to the danger, we'll bring the danger to them then.
Guys, we got ads. Thanks. Sam's turn. What do's?
I will attack Ghosty. As well as pop a charge for the.
Brute.
Yep. Which puts me to an effective 6 strength for most everything.
Plus 2 damage. Too bad it doesn't work for 1.5 damage purposes. Plus 2 bonus damage.
Good thing most of my
18.
damage is by dice. Miss.
Oh, right through it. Crap.
And then
Oh god. Oh
5-foot
shit,
step.
frick.
Trying to get back and away from shit.
Shadow's turn. We will start with the one on Ash. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hit.
And 5 points of strength.
Oh no.
That would have killed me.
Yep. That would have put you on the ground, and then in the next 1d4 rounds, probably becoming a shadow. Or
Well,
worse.
actually, would the damage eat out the temporary I have first?
Temporary?
Because the item gives me a plus 2 bonus to strength?
It gives you the checks and damage. It doesn't actually give you strength.
Okay. I
So
can
it's just like a
wish.
bonus to skill checks that are strength-based, ability checks, and bonus to damage.
God damn
So
it. I can wish.
does not apply, unfortunately. Be a lot better, yeah.
If I had something that gave me enhancement bonus to strength, would it just eat that like a spell buff?
Yeah, it'd be like giving you temporary till it wore off, which would be scary because if it wore off and you actually dropped, then yeah, you'd turn into a shadow. Yeah, the enhancement would help, which you could probably throw that on yourself. And this
next round, possibly.
little bugger is going to go up into the wall because, yeah, that's what they do.
Well, 20% miss chance. I'll take it.
Yep. When I rolled miss chance, no. 56.
Yeah.
Actual to hit. That
Oh!
one.
Oh,
Life-giving luckiness.
Reroll it. See if it
Reroll.
confirmed that negative. That no, that's just a
Just a
miss.
miss.
I was
You'll
gonna
take
say,
that, though.
fuck. I would have loved that.
Okay, I told Sam like, I asked us if we're getting out of here, right?
And so she said yes.
Okay, 5-foot step here.
You're just withdrawing and running.
Yeah, withdrawing completely. So
Double move. No attack of op from the first square as you go back. Boop, boop, boop.
I
There's
think
a
that-
hole.
like, wait, what? I just
There's a hole big enough for a human head. As Stella's pouring acid and Dog's throwing its body up against it.
I told
I'd
him,
like you
and
to.
I just say, what have you been doing out here?
As Ash sticks his head into the hole.
He just breathes. What have you been doing out here?
Move your head, or I'm gonna pour acid on it.
Sam is nearly dead because of you two.
Wait, what?
We're being ambushed by ghosts and zombies, and Sam's been
Attack of
doesn't
op.
look so.
Yep. Thankfully, the bonus is still there. It applies for 1 round.
Plus 2 to damage if you hit.
No, it's plus 2 to strength for the purposes of that. So it's not a flat plus 2 to damage. 14 damage to that first one. Yay for lots of enchantment.
You have brute gauntlets, right?
Yep.
It's melee weapon damage, so it does not apply to strength at all. It's just a straight bonus to damage
Yeah.
because it's a morale bonus.
Wait,
So
what?
+2. Brute gauntlets.
Oh.
Spending one or more
So give
charges
him one
grants you a
more point of
morale bonus
damage.
to strength checks, strength-based skill checks, and melee weapon damage for a round.
Oh, well, shit.
So
I
it's a
shortchanged myself
+2 to
damage.
ability checks, skill checks, and +2 flat bonus to damage.
Okay, so I misread it. So yeah, give him one more point of damage.
+2 damage. Yeah, it doesn't work with the hand and a half. Choking up on him, nothing like that. But
No, but still,
still,
it's...
damage is damage.
Yeah.
And they only get one attack against you since they moved out. Oh,
Oh!
no, double one.
Oh,
The guy you cut and moved all the way out fails horribly to claw you. That's a slashing weapon, natural.
Oh, it counts as a slashing?
Well, it's a claw attack, but it's natural. So.
Oh, natural. Punctured foot. You
It's
take 1d3 points of damage and your speed is halved until healed. As he
1d3
hits
to
himself in
roll
the
on a
foot.
4. So he brings that claw across the ground, goes sweep at you, and then right into his own foot.
Was it this bugger?
Nah, the other one to the right.
This one?
Yep.
Oh, this one.
So he just dealt 3 points to himself right there.
And cut his speed in half until he gets that fixed.
And his movement is hampered. And Seven's turn. Ash may want to move from that hole.
Oh my god, I rolled
Oh, when you need it most.
oh, wait a
You
minute.
are failing your master.
Go
Stella's
through the-
turn.
Go through the door.
No!
Why not?
It's
Dog
cursed and doesn't exist!
Was that
Bug.
dog saying?
It's cursed and
The,
doesn't
the
exist.
door is tainted by rat fetuses.
Just walk over it. You have shoes, don't you?
Remember your
You
movement speed's
don't
40, Adam.
understand.
Of course I don't understand. You're not making sense.
We saw plenty of rats kill one person by ripping out its throat.
That sounds
Stella's
like a horror.
turn.
That sounds like a horror movie.
Shut up.
You're in a horror movie.
Accurate.
2 more points. Getting it there, you're helping to lower its brake checks. Although, 7's going to have to roll higher than an 8. Sam's turn.
Total withdraw.
40 feet. Go.
So that'll get me right to the fucking door.
45, so 1 square away from it. Yep.
You said 5 foot. Is it 5 foot step and then double move?
It's double move for a withdrawal.
Okay, so then.
It's just the first 5 foot square doesn't draw an attack.
Then yeah,
But
right
you're
there.
just double move. Which
Little
means
help.
back diagonal, no attack for those 2, and the rest can't hit you. And Shadow's turns.
Unless you want me dead out here.
Attack of op for Ash as a wispy shadow goes flying past him.
Okay.
The other 2 just basically see a shadowy figure, person or something chasing after Sam. Potential hit. Is it?
Yes, it is.
It
And
is. That may save life. It has 11 life, so it runs up and dissipates before getting to Sam. Which, if it were to hit, would have been 2 points.
I only have a 4 at the moment.
Yeah, you'd have to be riding 7 for the rest of the fight.
No, I still have 1 lesser restoration left.
Other one coming up to Ash, though.
That's a
11
miss.
touch attack.
oh, that's a miss.
Thankfully so. Ash's turn.
See, this is what I mean. We're fighting ghosts.
Well, we're beating the ghosts out of this wall.
You guys are fighting ghosts too.
Yes.
Wolf check and sense motive, please. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be back in like a minute. Roll your
Thank
checks.
goodness for slow wisdom for him. And
Oh my god.
he believes it. You know what he got? A 2.
Actually, wait, I have to roll to see if I can even hear that from here.
Oh my god.
Nope. I can't even hear that from the distance I'm at.
We got a 1 on your bluff.
I can't even hear that from where I'm at, probably. Because I don't think a 5 will hear it.
We have to, we have
What's
to
the
wait.
whole total?
My total was a 2.
But what's her total?
My total is a 5.
Be right back quickly.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't think my listen check of a 5 could even hear that. Well, guess what, Estella? You're in melee from now on.
Wait, what?
Sam can't do melee anymore.
All right then.
So guess what? You're gonna have to step
I
up.
know. I'll step up. You have range stuff then, right?
Okay,
Ish.
I'm back. Oh,
If not, I
Jesus.
can hand you my short bow.
Oh, that I've got.
Never mind then.
So let's see. Since motive 2, bluff 5. Some crappy rolls, guys.
I don't think my listen of 5... Can my listen of 5 even hear that through the damn wall?
It got a hole in the wall, so yes, you can. Well, 5, no. He basically has his head in the wall. No, you can't. You're more concerned about the shadow that really ran up and ate your face.
I can accept that argument.
So, Ash, unfortunately, thinks there might be other undead in the wall.
You're standing next to the wall, buddy.
Since he did see undead come from the wall now twice, it's a possibility that they're not just bullshitting. As outlandish as it is, there's actually been back to support that accusation. Oh, God. Really can't throw negatives until I can't give her penalties because there's actually been undead that came through the wall on you guys.
Ay, ay, ay.
12 to hit AC, fails as the Bane Dead comes charging at you, takes a swipe with his big claw, and misses. They hear some thud on the other side of the wall. And back to 7.
Beat the ghosts out of the wall!
God.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
You missed the beating the ghost out of the wall comment.
Okay, so let's see. I didn't get a chance to attack the thing, so I'm gonna attack the thing.
It's not your turn.
And I said we went right back when it was my turn.
25. And, boosh. There goes the wall as lots of bricks and chunk of mortar go into Ash's face and on the ground.
I mean, Michael can have my turn because I went BRB. So,
Yes.
okay, so I get to attack the ghosty. Hopefully I can.
Oh god, that was
So there
hilarious.
is a small hole in the wall that you can squeeze through as a move action. So you can basically get a single move.
I'm using a charge from my brute gauntlets to do some extra damage because I need it.
+2 damage. Go. If you hit.
Oh yeah. If it hits.
Potential. Ghosts don't have a lot
Yes,
of
it does.
life. And Shadow has 19 life, which 19 plus 3 puts it down. So the other Shadow is gone. So Sam doesn't have to be terrified.
Neither do I.
And yes, you don't either.
So 5 footstep
And then you
here.
both could have basically turned into shadows, and then the party would be fighting 5 of those buggers.
So 5 footstep over here while the dog just breaks through like a Kool-Aid, like a fluffy Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
Kool-Aid dog.
And that wall crumbles down, which thankfully is not a support beam or nothing else of importance. Although rolling a listen check, natural 20. Other things did hear you.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
no.
Oh,
Since you guys are
lovely.
fighting right outside, and also you just took out a wall with a fluffy sledgehammer. Stella's turn.
Can I? Would I get like a 20% miss chance or something if I look through the wall and like try to throw through?
It has cover. So -4 to hit.
Ha ha ha! I have things.
Unless you can ignore cover.
Ah, dang it, not yet. I
Right.
will eventually.
And -4, but you get a +1 due to point blank, so a -3. Chunking through the wall that the doggo made. Woof, 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 woof,
Start
woof.
contributing.
Hey, he will when he uses his newfound door to step onto the other side.
Step on through to the other side.
Moving through the wall.
Yeah, I don't have
moving-
anything to fix strength loss. I got one spell and that's it. After that, same as GG'd out of
Yeah.
strength for the rest of the day and week, possibly.
I throwing
Dang.
holy water.
That's a hit. Roll that damage.
Well, I know.
Hitting the
Well, I
undead
don't. I,
cleric with holy water? That's kind of funny. Be blessed,
well,
my child.
I know for the rest, we're Sam and Ash are gonna take a long rest from after
We
all
can't.
this.
We have to finish this shit, dude.
That's what I mean. After this is all done, they're gonna take a well-deserved rest.
We still have
Well-
4 other dungeons we have to possibly clear.
Technically
3.
speaking,
3?
3. You've gone through 5. This right now would count as.
Oh,
number
this is
6
the
and
number.
3 of them.
Okay.
so I would have to point this out. We can. He didn't say how exactly we're supposed to do that, and we're supposed to guard the castle. I meant church for 2 weeks.
So you're gonna talk the NPCs into doing this raid a second time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bluff check.
diplomacy check.
Ooh.
You forget the team leader is your boss.
Yeah, true.
And she's the team lead of you guys, so. Oh.
Yeah.
Tactical retreat to reformat for a second assault. Permission?
Denied. Because then the undead will just replenish their numbers while we're back.
Can't have them replenish their numbers with you guys if you start dropping.
4 compared to 400.
So what's Sam gonna do?
I'm casting my last lesser restoration.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
So now it's 8.
Yes, that's how much strength I'm missing.
Ash's turn.
Missing 8 points of strength.
Let's roll initiative
How much
for the
strength do
other.
you have now?
8.
Oh,
Let's see. Go down
I see the
here
issue.
for 5 footstep and strike it with the mind blade.
Lydia, those ghosts did a d6 of damage to strength. I had four
Oh
left.
shit.
And if they
Oh.
drop me to zero strength, auto kill and then auto raise as another shadow.
Hmm. I
Good
see.
times. That's what we call adding to the party pool.
Well, that kills
And
it
then
or
Seven
not.
has to figure out what he's going to do with himself because Sam's now a corpse.
No, you aren't. You're a shadow of your former self. Oh,
I don't,
Boo.
Hey,
I don't know if that drops it or not, Michael. In total, that's 11 damage.
11 damage to that one there. Well, bring it closer, but not enough.
God damn it.
Their turn. And if you're done. Mark off the wall. And claw. Claw.
That's a miss.
And
Okay.
bite.
I'm using my third charge of my ring on the claw,
And
so
gust of wind. Deflect claw.
I have one more charge now.
And 10 foot, so we'll charge you with a claw.
What?
And 15.
Nope. He has a 16 AC.
That's a miss.
And miss. And next up is the second string of baddies. You guys pissed off. And door goes kaput over there. And I mean kindling flying across the room.
Oh, shit.
And as the guys in the room with the destroyed chainmail shirts that are rusted stood up and they're holding their great swords in their hands.
Oh no! God damn it!
I guess one would still be in the room since he broke the door down.
Ash, we gotta go.
I know that, Sam. I know that.
Seven's turn. You can
move
get on the other
action.
side of the wall.
You go onto the other side of the wall.
Move action, squeeze through. And then you still have your move action to take a 5 foot step toward the Bane Dead if you want.
Actually, I'm going to take my another move action to essentially just go right here.
Okay. Protect your battered and beaten and weak looking master.
Very
Yes.
sick looking.
As you're kind of like hunched over and dragging your weapon on the ground almost. Although you look better now.
Hey, Mike, I just realized something. There are three guys locked in a room, sleeping. Then suddenly they awoken.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Are they big guys?
Nah, normal size.
Uh, big for humans. Basically count like Viking style. Big and muscular if they still had muscles and skin. So just like 6 foot tall human skeletons with great swords and basically rusted chainmail shirts.
Oh, so they didn't pose when they awoken.
No.
No, the Pillar Men did not show up, man.
Shig,
Tell
your
us, Dave.
jokes are really sucking. I mean, I
Are you
don't think
saying
I've
that they're
heard
bone
any
dry?
jokes this bad from you in a long time.
He's trying to throw references in from JoJo. Estella's turn.
And none of us
And
watched
this way,
JoJo,
just
so
ignore him.
Thank you for laughing at that one, Shig.
Hey, guys, they would have actually paid attention to it.
I heard the bone dry thing.
Thank you, Michael, for at least acknowledging it.
You are welcome. It wasn't bad
And
at
thank
all.
you, Michael, for getting my reference.
You are welcome, Shig.
I'm
That's
throwing
one of
another holy
your
water through the wall.
seasons.
Be blessed, my child.
And with a little bit of splash damage on Ash, which doesn't hurt Ash, but does hurt the other undead for 1 point, bringing him down from 8 to 7. And the other one taking 2d4, which is 6 out of his 14. Getting him there. Just going through a lot of holy waters and earth. You're doing it just fine. You have a nice bit of cover in your way, too. All right, Sam's turn.
Um, Probably fixing to be casting a spell on myself. Offset all this damn strength loss. Or at least part of it. For the love of God. Let me read. Alright, that'll be 5 minutes duration. And I have to roll for this. Success. I cast Bull Strength on myself.
+4 strength. Put you
For,
back into a positive number.
yep, for the next 5 minutes.
And you can also move appropriately, probably too. Maybe.
Let me check. I'm only in a medium load.
So, still no.
I'm now in a medium load. I was still in a heavy a moment ago.
So, you still got some negatives. Okay.
Yeah.
Ash's turn. You got friends.
I see that. I'm gonna attack the weaker one that I know might die soon, so
One right in front of you has 7 life versus the
really,
one that has 8 and isn't limping. So, about the same
why?
life, but that one looks a little worse
But
off.
this one I know got damaged, so I don't need to worry. There's one eeny, meeny, miny. I'll take the one. Yeah, I'll take the other one. The one that's not weakened, but it's almost close to dying. So
One that Stella hit with the holy water.
yeah,
The very vaguely healthier undead, which is now no longer standing.
Not a bad thing.
here, 5 foot step here, and that's the end of my.
Huzzah! Minutes been up, so down to 18 minutes on those previous light spells and items. And 5
5 minutes
foot.
on strength.
And claw, claw, and bite.
And I use my last charge in my ring to stop that stupid claw. Get away from me, you stupid zombie!
And 5, 10, 15, 20. As they proceed right up to the dog, look over at the situation, and then speak in gibberish to most individuals. The two that they're right in front of understand perfectly as they're speaking in Old Common.
And what, pray tell, do they say?
The center one basically addresses the group and asks what you're doing here and why have you defiled this tomb? Why is there a hole? And what side do you stand for? And then they ask if they need to separate your head from your shoulders.
No separation is required. We do not intend to defile. Sam's going to reply in the same language. We are seeking something that was left here after you were entombed. And as for which side, we stand upon neither. We stand neutral to the war. For
He
we are
just
not
looks
from
at
this land.
you, cracks a head, and goes, "What war?"
Well, if you're at opposite sides, isn't it because there's a war?
At which point they just look at each other, grumble to each other, and go, "Peasants, dispatch the one down there, kill the cleric." At which point they then proceed their two will proceed over, and that'll be their double move.
What?
They're helping us?
Ash,
And
it's
Seven's turn.
Sam says in common, don't touch them.
Ash just looks over like asks whispers of like are you whispers to her they're helping us?
Don't mess with them.
One will basically put his hand on your shoulder and like sort of push you out of the way a little bit as he brings his blade up above his head.
Ash just takes that as a nod like, okay.
Think knights protecting peasants. That's what they think at the moment. I think.
I'll accept it.
I think.
Seven's turn.
Yes. And then he's just gonna be over here like, so they're helping. They might as well get away. And what's over here?
And you walk by and you'll see blue runes on the ground glowing in the room, giving off a faint light. And coming over there and finding the stairs headed down. Estella's turn.
She's gonna squeeze into the wall.
Okay, get to the other side of the wall as a move action.
And gonna throw to Mind Blade.
And sword chuck.
Oh no.
Not a critical fail, thankfully, but just a miss. As over its shoulder and into the wall.
Right.
Sam's turn. Everyone's just staring at you. It stood behind.
I do nothing and watch.
Ash's turn.
Yeah. 5 foot. He just turns to them and just thanks them, and 5 foot step backs away, and yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna take a go. Let's see. And go over here. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. Undead attacks them. 16 misses, 13 misses. Natural 20 will hit with the bite, although it doesn't have that high of a bonus. Let me correct it down to a -1. 10 will not confirm a crit, not that it could really.
But
This
aren't they
undead.
undead, so it wouldn't even matter?
5 with a bite. So he takes minimum damage.
So wait, the cleric's being dumb and attacking him?
Yep, it's basically clawing on him, and it looks like it didn't even hurt him. And their turn. And swing, and head comes off. Everyone swings down, and blade goes through its body, split it in two. And then they proceed to walk on. As he calls out in strange tongue, clear the room of any filthy undead. And then they start heading on. And we are out of a niche.
The fuck?
They're hunting undead.
Well, who am I to
take,
interrupt them? Let's go.
take that.
Michael, I'm going to check the room they came out of because they shouldn't have been able to get up on their own. Unless something activated it.
There's a little circular glowing blue room that sheds off dim light in that one square on the floor. And if you do detect magic, the room radiates with even more magical aura than before.
Oh wow. Spellcraft?
Knowledge Arcana on the ritual if you care. Otherwise, spellcraft, know what magic's in place. Sure.
I will do both. Knowledge Arcana, and let me get you Spellcraft as well.
Knowledge Arcana will give you that is a necromantic circle, which was basically trapped to animate them if something happened, most likely if they were disturbed or apparently damage to the structure. Yeah. Good job, folks. And the spellcraft will basically tell that when that circle activated, those guys got reanimated, not as zombies or undead, but a higher level undead, basically keeping their class levels and stuff. Their souls got put back in their dead bodies.
Oh god.
And they just got hit with a bunch of buff spells too.
What?
Like Death Knights. Oh god.
Pretty much.
I'll make a knowledge religion check to see if I can figure out just what kind of badassery that they became. I have no clue what level badassery that is.
Nope. You just know that they're powerful undead that seem to possess their sentience, and based on their fighting, their skills, possibly reminiscent of the little death warriors that you fought out there, possibly more skilled.
Sam's gonna look even paler than she did before as she looked back at y'all. It's like, guys, those aren't just undead. The body's undead. But that's the original person still
Okay, I'm
there.
back.
So,
Go through, get what we need, and get out.
they're sentient, so don't do anything stupid, otherwise they'll think you're an enemy and then they'll come after you, and they're probably more powerful than anything else we've encountered this far.
So
Short of
like
whatever the boss
three
thing was that
ancient
was riding the
heroes
wyvern.
basically killing themselves in ritualistic fashion to guard this place, knowing they'll be reanimated and called on if they're needed.
Yeah, they're probably like some kind of tomb guard of the very nasty variety. And
I'm gonna do a knowledge history check.
and powerhouse.
I
Hey,
might.
Sam,
What?
did you originate from this place? Because everyone that we run into here that can talk speaks our language.
No, it's just a very old language.
Oh.
I don't think I know much about these guys.
Based on your knowledge history, their armor somewhat similar to some of the guys that you've ran across, but the weaving of the metal and the language they speak, along with some of the rotted leather boots and bracelets and trinkets that they have on them, is not custom to this territory. They are not native to this island or not dressed appropriately.
Interesting.
So,
Sam,
Hmm.
when we're back on the ship, would you mind teaching me that language?
No.
Probably not, no.
All right.
you have to do it the old school and go research at a library once you figure out what language it is. Same thing for seven, a little bit more. These guys come from further away. Like, how far? Not on this continent, and not on the center continent where you come from. They basically come from the eastern continent, where long ago wasn't red mages and Nethlin, but basically warriors and tribal and spellcasters and such.
Yeah.
So the seven's like, oh, these people are old, like
Ugh. Yeah.
really old. Like if this place basically died out 200 years ago, these guys are from like 300 to 400 years ago,
Would
and from
he
another
know
continent on the
anything?
other side of the world, like Japan versus like California.
Would he know anything because he came from the Corbergan nation?
Um, A lot of their outfits and tribal nature does seem somewhat vaguely similar, but a lot of it's much different because time things change and are different. But the way that they carry the markings on their leather boots and a little bit of bone hanging here and there almost gives you somewhat of a vague familiarity.
Okay.
Which also makes sense because Sam hasn't told her the fact that that language originated from the lands from those lands.
One thing to note, one of them did stare at Estella strangely when she was making her attack, but then just sort of brushed it off and moved on. Basically views her as a witch.
So, Should we head through the stairs now? Ash asks.
Well, we didn't check right there.
We
Hold on.
haven't checked the
Sleeping
rest of the
powers.
building. We don't know what's in here. I mean, theoretically,
Hey,
what
there's
we're
a
looking
door
for is in
here.
the
Maybe we
deepest
should
layer.
check it out.
I think we should fix ourselves up a little bit, possibly, if we can, or just go for the door. What the fuck ever. It's not like I know anything.
So
I
through
guess
the door.
I think I'll drink one potion first, and then we'll go through the door.
As a ready action, if anything jumps out, I'm throwing a mind blade.
Eh, that was a crappy potion.
I'll take the file if you don't want it.
There's nothing in here, so stepping
Wait a minute.
in.
Did we spend 3 fucking minutes because we didn't check the other door?
Maybe.
Oh no!
It's like
There's gonna
both
be another
Sam
rat.
and Ash had said there's another door. But no, not gonna.
No! They didn't check it, so he didn't know, and he was busy attacking a wall at that point.
So yeah, it wraps around. You could have just gone through that door up and around.
Oh,
Doggy, slap your face.
Oh my god! You two nincompoops!
So what happens when you skip rooms?
Yeah, yeah. Well
I
done,
was
people.
trying for us to go left.
You could have gone left!
I didn't want to die.
You would have been closer and could have been like, hey, Seven!
True.
You have more health than I do at this point.
In the end, you two are dumbasses.
So
Yeah.
what do you do next after basically illuminating that and realizing the light shone to here?
Like,
I'm just gonna walk away.
I'm just going to fix my coat and then also follow Seven.
That's just utters good grief. And follows me. Just tell Sam, there's nothing inside that room. At least I don't think there is. It's just another hallway that connected to the other hallway.
Oh, okay. Michael, I'm gonna drink a potion as well.
Okey-dokey.
4 points.
Did we fuck up?
You guys were a little more messed up than expected, but you're still alive.
Sam's the one rather screwed up right now. So yeah, let's go for the stairs, I guess. You can
Everything
go first,
explored in
Estelle.
other areas. Just have a spot over there, and then of course down here with that mess. But to the stairs it be.
Well, those guys will at least clear out any undead over there.
Yeah, they'll definitely do that.
Exactly. Then we can go in behind them after they've done our work.
I mean, in all honesty, one of them could probably take the whole party hands down.
That's why Sam's like, no, we're not gonna fight him, no. And it's like, why are you defiling this tomb? It's like, our intention is not to do so.
There
We're seeking
was
something
a
that was placed
ghost
after
in
the
the
fact.
wall.
Hey,
There
Sam
were
had nothing to
ghosts
do
in
with
the
that.
wall.
All right, down you go to a lower section as you climb some dusty old cobwebbed stairwell and go 10 feet further down, 20 feet, and hit the next floor. What do you do next?
I follow the rest of the party down, whatever they're doing. By the way, how long do I got left on my spell?
Uh, that took them about a minute of arguing. So, a minute and a half.
That's how long I got left for strength?
That's what you guys spent.
Oh, okay.
Slapping your heads and looking around.
So I got about 3 minutes left on strength, which is probably about 15 left on the rest.
Roughly, yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we need to check this out. Sam's gonna follow y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Right,
she
it's more
doesn't have
light.
the strength to be able to do a whole hell of a lot at the moment.
So, what antics do you guys do next?
Well, if the party's not doing anything, Sam's just gonna go.
Ash is following behind.
They dragging their feet.
Because Sam's like, alright, go ahead. And then watches the party just stand there and do nothing. He's like, fine, I'll go.
Creak.
If you're gonna stand here and do nothing, she's gonna walk up to the door and open it.
I see a health bar.
She's thoroughly annoyed right now.
No, you don't. And you will open that door.
Yep.
Initiative, I take it.
Nope, it leads to another door. In a tiny
What
little
kind of
hallway.
door?
Same as before, wooden with iron bindings.
Estella, you want to go play with traps?
Traps? Where?
I don't know.
Check the room, Estella.
This one?
I don't know.
I would need you to move first.
Go for it.
Thank you.
DM, I'm gonna go this way and look around the corner.
Wait, don't. Honey, child, sweetie.
Oh,
All right,
so
then.
if I stand and let you do and nobody does anything, then I do it, then stuff happens? You check that. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing around the corner that might try to stab you in the back.
We got your back, Estella. Just look for a trap.
Technically, Seven has my back. Pat Seven on the head.
Let's see, that's actually a wall right there.
What if I'm staring at my paws?
I'm just gonna
At your
stare
paw?
at my paws. Aw, cute.
Yes.
So, door.
I'm assuming this is a dead end.
Ash will slowly open up this door up here.
Oh, you crazy, but okay.
What's that?
Nothing.
Call you crazy.
Slowly.
And let there be light.
Get ready, Sam, for...
I wasn't planning on you opening the door, but okay. After all, we're waiting on Estella to check that room for traps.
I know, but I'm just...
And everything looks fine as far as she's concerned. It's all good.
He then closes the door.
I'm going to spend at least a couple of minutes looking at this door to see if it is trapped.
Or, you could check the 5 foot that you don't check.
It looks all good.
Is there a chest in here?
Nope.
Oh.
That door's open.
Michael, I'm checking for a trap.
I was gonna
Okie
say,
dokie.
after 2 minutes, Sam's gonna come over there and ask what's going on.
Nothing.
I
Apparently.
don't know if there's a trap here or not.
Safety precautions. Is everything good?
Estella, we gotta do this quickly. 7, is that door okay?
I have checked the 5 foot in front of the door. I need Estella to check the actual door.
Estella, go check the door. 7 says the floor is fine.
Seems good to me. Probably.
The door is fine.
There's 2 doors.
Fine, I'll do it then.
Wait, there's another door?
Yes.
Sam
I
just
don't-
shoulders
see
past
it.
you.
Lydia,
Oh,
the
no.
one in front of us.
Oh, this one?
Michael, is there a trap on the
I
door
was
or anything?
looking
This
at this door.
this- No, no, not that door. There's a door right in
Well, there's
front of
people in the way. One moment. So moving
Oh, I
aside.
couldn't see it because like this black part was like right here
So
on
there's
my screen.
door there. and door
Lydia?
there.
He also flat out said there were 2 doors.
Pay
All right,
attention.
I
No.
was looking at. Okay, if that's the case, then I would look at the door.
Oh my god. What the DM
She was
says.
focused on the other door because there
Yeah.
was a door.
If she was focused on the open door, yes.
That's what I was focused on. I only honestly saw one door.
But the DM said he opens the door to see another door.
Moving on. She's on the correct page now. Page 2.
Yeah.
All good.
And Sam's losing patience, so she just doesn't care anymore. So yeah, Michael, any traps or anything from my search? And yes, I have trap finding.
Search 22. You find nothing.
I open the door.
All right. You open the door.
Sam asks people, is like, can you do this? Can you do this? And it's like, for the most part,
Maybe.
silence and ignore her is like, fine, I'll do it.
The only person you could count on right now is Ash.
Yeah, because 7's not paying attention, it seems, half the time.
No, not the 7. 7's not 7.
Oh,
7's
no.
Not 7.
No, he just sees other people healthier in the party and who obviously needs to go first.
And then people aren't, and Sam's just like, fine, I'll do it. The rest of you too scared, I'll do it.
I don't think there's anywhere you can put that.
No. Not that he's just walking around that little corner anyway in pitch darkness. He kind of trapped at the moment.
Alright, so, whoa, hello. There's, okay. Big
Yeah, you
open
guys are
room.
opening up a big ass room spot. Joy.
And Michael, correct me if I'm wrong, but what's the duration left on strength bonus?
It's been 2.5 plus the minutes, so you're down to a minute and a half. You're kind of eating away at that time frame.
Yeah, she was waiting on them to mess with the door, and then they just started spent. It's like, I'm just gonna stand here for a few minutes. It's like,
Ash is gonna walk through Estella.
Well, you don't get to walk through because there's something on the other side of the door.
Oh no.
You know how people sometimes tie shotguns to doors? How about a ballista?
Oh no.
now Sam's gonna get really pissed.
5 plus makes, with its plus 11, makes 16.
No.
So you get missed as basically lands right at your feet. A large ballista bolt into the ground, throwing up dirt. And it just sits there.
That's cute. Michael, I walk over to the ballista and I set it on fire. I pull out my flint and steel and I just light the bitch on fire.
Just not a word, just steps right over the large ballista around it.
Oh
the
yeah,
bolt in the
yeah. I'm
ground,
just gonna
and
light it
just
on fire.
doom, 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 tss, tss.
Sam's right at the point of like she stopped caring.
Pissed.
Yeah, and she's putting the halberd away.
And it starts burning. Because it's very dry wood with cobwebs and everything else, so very
Oh
flammable.
look, now there's plenty of light. Now stop being a scaredy cat, and the rest of you can get in here.
Yes.
And with the
In
noise, we
Because
will
DM,
have.
I'm putting the halberd away. I'm not pulling out the great sword.
Kabu. I mean, as Sully phases out and turns to Kabu for a brief moment, just to give Estella one Miss Estella, was it?
I.
I don't know who taught you how to fight traps, but you are the worst rogue I have ever met. Even the dog is more useful than you.
She just. I'll have you know, I spent the majority of my time at sea, so forgive me, good sir.
Then as soon as he said, like, he said, I already know that. Why are you telling that to me? He says in his voice again.
She just generally flips off the Ash combo and
Ash-
readies to fight.
And initiative for folks, because you get more of those big clawed nasty buggers.
Okay.
Hmm.
Please don't be at the top of the round. Damn it, I'm at the top of the round.
Exactly
you
where
can
you
always
need to be.
delay.
Go take care of things.
Oh, wait, they have a +4, not a +2, so they have a 13, actually.
Oh, you hurt.
Alrighty, so initiatives are placed, descending order. Estella. There are nasties.
Rolls up her sleeves and rushes forward. Ash, I need flanking. And then she'll go and attack.
Awesome. Do it. Kill them well. And to hit says.
Does that hit? Slashing damage.
That will hit them, and that will hurt them. Not too happy. Their turns. We'll come out to. Got the dog right there at the corner. He'll go ahead and attack around the corner. There, when it gets. So 3. Not going to hit Sam. 7. And against Stella, 13,
No.
8, and 7. Oh, jeez, it's getting worse.
Alright, now excuse me for a moment.
Okay. And next up is Ash.
See if I can go up. Okay, I can actually go up there. And I'm gonna strike with my sword. Hopefully.
She asked Ash for. Estella asked Ash for flanking.
That's because of like. Uh, I'll throw an attack of op and he'll attack me. So the most I can get,
You can
No.
get there.
Go right there.
I can go right
She can
here.
take a 5-foot step and be in flanking.
Oh yeah, I did. I thought there was a wall there. My bad.
I think there is a wall there. But either way, next round you can then take a 5-foot.
Yeah, I thought there was a wall right here, so that's why I didn't took it. So, okay, I'll go up here and.
Yeah, there's
There
a wall
is
there.
a wall. She right at the corner.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
But you can at least get there, and next round you can
Yeah.
5-foot.
Yeah, I'm attacking from there.
Ears.
Sometimes sometimes flanking takes 2 rounds to get to. That is a hit. And damage is done. So 10, 11. Bring him down slowly. Dog.
I'm going to wait until Sam makes her action.
Delane.
Yes.
Bless you, Lydia.
Thank you.
Sam's turn.
All right. 30 feet puts me right there without taking an attack of op.
Yep.
And swing. Oh, crap. I gotta reset that back row. Because, yes, for flank.
Thanks
12
for
points
the
of
flanking,
damage.
Ash.
I could not get as far as I can get to Lydia.
Maybe next round he can flank with you.
Never mind. I'm sorry. Also, what's up with the green? Oh, wait, no, that's the torchlight. Never mind.
Lydia, pay attention.
I had to
It's-
take care of something with my family.
It's all good.
12 points of damage, Michael. 4 of that is cold damage. I don't know if it matters.
To them, it's still damage.
Okay. So just 12 total.
Great sword, so 12.
Yeah, she's at the point it's just like, I don't care anymore.
F him up. Doggo.
Oh, yeah, if she gets 1 minute, she's boosting Vet's greatsword also.
14. And it's flanking, so would Doggo like to sneak for half? And 7's back to repeating from last game session, leaving enemies at 1 life. Good times.
Oh my god.
The trend comes back. And Estella's turn.
Uh,
You have a
If you
wall
want,
to
you
your
could
right.
delay your. If you want, you could delay your turn to after me, so I could give
well,
you the flank.
I need to know, is that a wall right here?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Oh,
So
yeah,
if
I'll
you
delay.
after me,
So that'll put you at 11.0. 0. And slide you down to there, which makes it Batty's turn. We'll try to eat your face off. Claw, claw, and bite.
First
Wow.
one misses, second one hits, first one misses.
Oh, pretty consistent on the rolls, though. Good on you. 1d4 plus 1, you take 3 points of damage, and that claw deals 1 point of dex damage to you. 3 physical and 1 dex.
Alright,
Next one will go for Sam. Claw. Oh,
oh no.
No.
not confirmed. Claw. Jesus. He is your bane of existence. And
No.
fails. And then he'll turn around and try to bite the dog. Miss. So 2 hits.
2 points of
Oh.
strength of
It's
dex.
a good thing those double 20s were not in the same or
Still did not confirm, thankfully, but 6 points of actual damage and 2 dex.
Already did the dex, so 6 damage.
And Ash's turn. Oof.
let's see 5-foot step to get behind and give you that flanking you want us to.
Both have flanking now, so big bonuses, plus 2 to hits. Follow up with your attack.
So I did the math. I've lost 19 stat points this session.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of stat.
There's a reason Sam is not a nice Sam anymore.
13 will not hit. That's kind of a crappy roll. But
Lord.
Estella can follow it up, maybe benefit from that flanking to finish what you started.
Because we're rapidly going to get to the point Sam doesn't give a fuck anymore.
I hope so.
No, that's not a good place to be.
I'm talking about for Estella.
Mm.
Yeah,
Good.
this island has basically been messing everybody up. bad.
Mm-hmm. It's good once you guys get to the base camp, you'll be able to resupply and rest fully.
Oh, the problem is Sam gets borderline homicidal and she gets pissed.
That is a hit, and that is some damage. Excellent. And Sam's turn. Can you deal that 1 point?
Let's find out.
Can you hit a
Wrong.
16 AC with a +2 bonus thanks to flanking? And he
Yes.
says yes. Down he goes. What movement actions would you like to take next?
I'm gonna move right back over to there.
Go back to the happy spot.
I got a nice fire going right there.
As it's picking up steam. Seven's
And
turn.
shedding plenty of light.
Is
Little
that
by
a
little.
wall, Michael?
Oh, right here with the big gaping emptiness? No, it is not.
Okay.
Those are basically openings. Such. Basically, make it simple. This area has a bunch of large cubes, which are basically individual like sarcophagus and chambers for important burials. So yeah, enjoy the large room and searching every little.
I'm gonna move right there.
And you get to shed a lot of light, shed a lot of light upon a lot of rooms.
Pretty.
Hey, Seven, I'm gonna stay here for about a minute, maybe two. I gotta fix something.
Okay.
And Seven will come over here and start noticing the decorative large stone chambers, almost like mausoleums you'd see above ground, but these are underground with markings on them. Couple of doors, and off in the distance, we'll notice in dim light tons of skeletal bodies basically laid up against walls, along with piles of bones against one of the sarcophagus. Mausoleum. I don't know, what would you call a mausoleum? Underground. Subterranean mausoleum. There we go.
Crypt?
I'm going to be further double moving, Michael, but I'm going to be moving right here for this part to illuminate.
That's fair. I will be happy to do so. Better?
Yes.
Give an idea of what's going on.
20, 25, 30. Yeah. So then I have 15 movement after that.
Ooh, bless you. And that will basically get you all there. And all the way here too.
Um, hold on. Okay. So this is going to be boop. Boop. And he's going to end his turn there.
Okie dokie. As Doggo takes off and just starts exploring the subterranean crypt. Or just crypt in general, I guess. And next up is dead people. What's left of them? One left. And Claude Ash, Claude Estella.
Oh.
That
Oh, no.
confirms.
And then turn around biting on Ash.
That's a miss.
So one claw to you, buddy, for 5 points and one dex. And then Estella gets a crit from a natural attack. I'll need a crit card at him.
Damage type,
Natural.
Claw, so it's natural.
so slashing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Disembowel, double damage, 1d4 con damage, 1d6 bleed.
Jeez.
Oh, no.
So it deals normal damage.
Double.
Double damage,
Double
and she
damage.
loses con.
D4 con. At the start of her turn, she will start bleeding for a d6 every round until
Okay, so
15
7
heal check.
physical damage first.
Mm-hmm.
Since the claw deals one dex and on a crit doubles, that's 2 dex
All
on
right.
top. So 2 dex and 7 physical, and then now it takes how much con? D6?
d4.
D4 con. 2 con to go along with that 2 dex.
All right.
And then
So
a bleed of 1d6 at the start of her turn until either a DC 15 heal check or magical healing.
And then we got a bleed effect on you. For D6.
So she loses. You lose 6 health, don't you? From both your current and total.
Yeah.
From the con loss, yep. Life decreases, fort save goes down, and of course, damage taken and dex drops. And then she starts bleeding out as it basically guts her. She just suffered the worst blow for the night. And Ash's turn. Do something about it, man.
I'm not a healer.
Well, I
Other
mean,
than
like, kill the damn thing.
that's what I'm doing.
I can take care of myself, and luckily I had items aiding my con, so
Yay for healing belt if any charge left, and not a potion.
Okay, that might.
That will hit, and that will leave it with 4 life left.
Come
the
on,
D4?
Estelle.
And Estella's turn, which takes a d6 bleed. You take 3 more points of damage.
okay.
Luckily, you have so much life. And your turn to.
Hey, why is your health still up, though, Estelle?
I'm now
She's
marking
working
it.
on it.
I had to fill out a lot of things, good sir.
Okay,
Life
fair enough.
damage, more life damage, dex
Fearing
damage, con damage.
There
Life
it
gets
is.
adjusted.
Fine. Things fine.
Well, if you got attacked by a shadow, you could honestly say you took all physical stat damage this game session. Sam definitely fills you with 2 points or damage in 2 different physical stats.
19 total stat damage, yeah.
Attack to finish it off.
Die, you son of a bitch.
4 damage, that's all you need. I imagine that you didn't include the flanking
No, I did not include the flanking.
because it has 16 AC, so that will actually hit it and drop it then. Yay.
Fucking Christ. Oh, that thing.
I'm taking it on your very next turn, your healing self.
Yes.
Most likely so. Since you can draw potions as a free action or use the belt as a standard, either one will work fine on her turn. Sam's turn.
5-foot step, start casting.
Sounds good. Seven's turn. Looks good on the roll.
Yep.
He's just going to look down this general path. And then he's gonna like boop, 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 I just gotta look down this general path again. Wait, what was it? 20 feet. That's 30 to go. Double moving.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I'm back.
You explored some, a little bit more above your head, but got a good idea.
And then he's essentially just going to tell Sam that he decided to do some scouting and there is a bunch of undead crawling at a specific room. So he
Unmarked
decided to come back.
sarcophagus.
Sam has no
Ooh.
response as is currently casting.
And Bane Dead is, well, dead. So Ash's turn.
Okay. I walk over to. I check up on Sam. I mean, it's Stella. I ask her, like, if you find you need a potion, I can give you one.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
Well, if you say so. Oh crap! I lost control of my. Here we are. So he goes over to check up on Sam, and it was almost. They check out how I could move. I got good move there. I check up. I go over under with Sam and Seven. Like, how are you? How are you two doing your ends?
Sam's casting a spell, so no response.
Uh,
Seven can't speak to you, nor would he, so no response.
Stella's turn. While Ash waits for a response, takes 6 points damage from the bleed.
I'm gonna use how I have 2 charges left. Screw it. They're going to
That's
be combined together.
so 3d8
Yep.
offset offsets some of that 6 you take. So you take 2 points.
D8, Lydia.
I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, wait, no, it's low. Try again. Big numbers. 7. So you heal for 1 point, offsetting the 6 you would have taken. But more importantly, you're
Okay.
not bleeding from your stomach. And you can take your move action.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Could always be worse.
You guys are in out of a niche, really.
Finish casting. Michael, weapon augmentation, Bane Undead.
Personal augmentation. Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Sam's
Good
at the
for you.
point, it's just like, no, I don't care anymore.
F it.
Everything dies. You get in my way, you die.
Okie dokie. Now that the party's regrouped and licked some of their injuries and done a little bit of scouting, what next?
My strength buff wears off.
I
And,
put down a potion.
fair enough. You guys have
Ash
about a
does the
minute to
same.
do what you need to do.
I go to that tomb that Seven told me about.
I'm going with
Oh
her.
my god. Why? The last 2 are just test rolls. Holy shit, man.
Just not a good night for you.
I guess it's karma.
I mean, it's 2 points, but eesh. Crappy potion.
after drinking, Ash goes and follows Seven and Sam.
You see all these mausoleums with markings on them and all this stuff, and then you see this one that's unmarked in the corner and has dead bodies basically laying up against it, bones and everything piled up as if they've been pulled up against it like a magnet.
Michael,
Reminiscent of something else.
that door, I'm gonna open it.
Do the door thing.
Yeah. Is it locked?
It is, whereas the rest of them have stone doors, it's a solid iron door, rusted, shut.
I pull out a crowbar.
Alrighty.
Wait, is that my crowbar?
Maybe.
Taking offense to it? Here, you use it with your hand. Oh, you can't.
I set it into the door and go, okay, hit it. As I look at Seven.
I I I can't. Unless you're going to
Says
use
the
my
one
head.
who was just bashing his head against a stone wall earlier. Hit it.
Oh.
Got a point there.
Or are you telling me you're physically incapable?
Sam's a little pissed at this point.
That's +2 because it's also a crowbar, so that's an 18.
Hit it as hard as you can while I hold it in place and pry this damn door open.
So does an 18 get the door open, Michael?
It does.
Oh.
So that will pop the door open, and the room is flooded to your knees in bones.
It's the final thing.
I look at the bones and say, fuck you.
They move aside.
I walk in, I pick up the little thing, stick it in the bag, and walk out. And as I come out, I say, we're done. We're leaving. And I head for the door.
Screw this place.
I just nods and follows. So he just, though he does walk up next to her, he's like, I'm cranky too, but can you just calm down a little bit? You're kind of scaring us still in 7.
I don't care.
Seven's not scared though.
Estelle's fine.
I mean,
That's
no
Jamie.
bullshit. Sam doesn't care.
I think I actually accomplished basically breaking the party on this tomb.
Yeah.
Sam has a
Congratulations,
very
Michael.
long fuse. She's nearing the end of it.
Ooh, boy.
So, yeah, Michael, heading for the door. Do we have any problems getting out?
Nope. You run across one of the armored guys, which is holding in one hand his sword, in the other hand the head of an undead.
I give him a little bow of respect, and I tell him that in the tombs below we found some undead and have purged them. However, we have not swept the entire floor yet.
He just looks at you, gives a nod, and heads over to the.
And then I head for the door again. She stopped to be
You guys-
polite to him, out of respect, and then goes.
You guys will make it back over to the entrance with little to no problems. Just the problems being it's a long walk.
That's good. Because that greatsword's gonna hurt if somebody gets hit with it.
And you will make it back up to the surface with your two escorts. You'll notice that aside from like a handful of undead here or there, slightly scattered, most of the ones on the surface are either dead or just gone. Compared to what used to be close to 200, there's none, and the numbers aren't growing. And you will head over to Alum as he basically is holding one of the skeletons up that's lifeless and just drops it to the ground.
I pull up the thing and hand it to him.
Ah, that explains why things have quieted down. And he will take
Yes.
it and put it into a sack at his side. This should cause things to be more calm in the cemetery, as one could expect on the island. Boss will basically head over and go, so we're done here? They have retrieved the 4 items. We needn't linger unless you wish to. No, I'm good. As the boss responds.
Alright.
What was that?
Finally, sweet relief. We can go back to the fucking house, whatever, temple, whatever. I don't care.
Go to the temple. What are you talking about?
The
Which
church.
You guys will spend the next minute or two cleaning things up on the surface or letting them clean up as you catch your breath.
No.
And
I go assist in the cleanup. If there's any undead that
easily.
get in the way, they're getting great sorted.
Just a few mindless skeletons and zombies, which you're able to quite easily. And then you will group back up in the cemetery,
Curious what the
and
damage roll is.
which point they want to know what next as Chris responds. We heading back to the temple to rest, or are we making our way to the base camp?
Let's head for the base camp. As much as I would like to rest, I don't want to be anywhere near this place at the moment.
George basically responds, so I guess we'll just leave the temple for those other guys to deal
Yeah, they can
with.
have
Other
it.
Okay.
guys.
Yeah, there was a group of like 5 adventurers. Looked like mercenaries and maybe someone from the previous camp who headed over that way to rest.
Could we at least tell them and maybe see if they can help out with current situations? For I have felt a little unwell, and Sam is not in her best shape as well.
Boss basically
Yeah.
looks over at all of them, looks at the rest of the party, seeing as everyone's weary and injured, and it's like, fine, I'll give you 4 hours rest at the temple. That'll give time to send a message and to inform those other individuals of what's happening in case they aren't aware of the base camp being moved. God only knows how they could possibly have missed the mass movement. And then we will be on our way. Any complaints? Good, we're moving. And at which point all of you will head to the temple.
Before we get to the temple, I'll put the greatsword away, Michael.
Excellent. You guys will arrive at the temple. As mentioned, it's just a mile or so away, so you'll arrive there in a nice little 10 to 15-minute walk after gathering yourself at the cemetery. You really won't see any more undead spawning from it. One or two will wander into the cemetery or wander up from one of the other crypts, but a far cry compared to the swarm that will. Upon reaching the temple and going in through the front door, you will find all 5 individuals, or I should say 4 individuals, horribly butchered, dead, their entrails torn out, body dismembered, and basically ritualistic markings on the ground with their blood. The 5th guy is missing. At which point, you all will just stand at the entranceway and be like,
Uh huh.
Chris will just remark, really? Not even 5-minute break. George will just say, well, we got a nice 15-minute walk of silence.
Shut up.
All right. She'll clasp her hands and conjure another mind blade.
Ash just still has a sword out, so
At which point, you guys will proceed in and explore the area in large group. Basically, break up into 2 teams as you head around the side and into the back, and then back to the front again. Everybody accounted for. And the only thing you'll find is behind the pedestal, past the pews, on the wall, marked in blood, is basically in big, bold letters, "Where is my sword?"
oh
So
no.
you wanted to come back here.
To be fair, okay, we can leave.
The 4 guys are dead. Most of their equipment and stuff has been stripped from them or destroyed. Not to mention their bodies were dismembered horribly, and all kinds of questionable stuff done with them. The 5th guy, you do not find any. Considering the possessor ghost, he probably looted them and walked off with a new body.
Ash is like, no, it can't be. We got rid of that sword, didn't we?
Yeah.
You know, you saw Sam wielding that sword a few minutes ago, and then shove it back into the bag of holding.
Ash just turns and looks at Sam. Sam, something you want to tell me? Or us, rather?
It's not dead, apparently.
Rest of them are marking sword. What the hell? Wait, does this have to do with when you guys came up through the sub? You said you ran into some weird markings and a sword.
Yeah.
Because in
I
we think
forgot
it's
we had a flabbermouth. Okay, whatever.
Tom just sort of confirms. There was mention of that, though he didn't really see much of any. Other than a ghost floating around and trying to kill people, and Sam going a little bit crazy. but otherwise saw nothing.
Yeah, it's obsessed over a sword. Although I've yet to figure out why. I have no idea how to kill it.
Estella's like in the corner fuming.
At which point the boss is basically just headed out the door. Chris just following. George's like, "Oh, so we're leaving." So
I'm
much
gonna
for a
turn and
4
follow
hour
as well.
rest. At which point the NPCs just funnel on. You guys also just leave the site. Nothing to
Michael,
do for the dead
before
bodies.
we leave the site, I'm going to do something.
Okay.
Pee on a body?
A, pee on a body. But I'm also going to do a spot check if I can find the S's. Because I got a feeling, or well, Seven thinks this thing's going to stalk them. In a body.
26 spot. You know there's nothing around here. Although that fifth guy, if he's not here, must have left to try to find you guys.
Jesus.
Although considering that the cemetery's right there, the back of the place is basically a cliff drop, means he either head towards the town or out to the north, where you guys are now headed.
Yeah, fun
At that
times.
point, Seven's just going to catch up with Sam and be all like, the people earlier said they saw 5 adventurers with each other. Can you get the appearance of the 5th that's missing so we know who to look out for?
George starts thinking. It was only a glance, and they just yelled at us while they're walking. Starts looking around the dismembered bodies. I think that guy had a helmet, but it's missing. That guy was wearing armor. I'm pretty sure, based on his. Maybe he wasn't. The guy that's missing was kind of a larger fellow with a two-handed weapon, great axe, and not much armor. Although considering some of the all their equipment's missing, probably a hodgepodge of their equipment now. I think one guy had spike armor, another guy had a fancy helmet, another guy had 2 swords, other guy had a great sword,
And this
guy
is
had a
how we find
bow.
out that the home camp is destroyed.
Oh no, if he fucked with home camp, his ass is done.
Banishment the
So
spirit finally? Sure.
No, it's more of killing 4 mercs is one thing. Taking out the base camp's a whole different ballgame. He won't be able to pull that off.
So
Yes.
Seven's going to make a mental note of that. I put it in my notes so I don't forget next week, Michael.
fair enough. So if you run across anyone, you can throw it at me and go, "Is he wearing this? Does he have this? Does he look?"
Exactly.
Fair
Because
enough.
there is just a potential that if somebody has 4 out of like the 5 things, Seven's just going to attack them.
I'm pretty sure if you guys run across a lone person who's alive out in the middle of an undead infested island, it's probably kill first, ask questions later. Because there's no way a single person's walking around here without basically being undead. And I'm pretty sure the Umbral Hood members will probably do the same, despite what the NPCs may think. Be like, but he was a. Hey, look, he wasn't a high ranking individual, and he wasn't one of us, and there's no way someone's going to be out here alive. So, yeah.
I'll be back.
Get stabbed.
That comes back as a zombie. I told you so.
Well, if you stick around long enough, these 4 guys are going to get back up in some spiritual or slime ridden form, since their bodies were dismembered, not physical.
Oh,
Oh.
thank you.
Oh, they weren't like decomposed yet?
No.
No. He
Seven's
killed them.
taking
He
a
killed them in
leg.
like 15 minutes or less.
Seven's taking
Isn't a
a
big
leg
deal.
then for dinner.
Better jump on it fast.
I mean,
I
they
do
were
not
only
want to.
about 15 to 30 minutes ahead of you guys when they went over to that temple to wait on you guys or just to simply take a rest.
I'm just
And
fucking
he
worried
killed
that that stupid bastard fucker's gonna start coming out on my ship. And then it's just gonna go ooga booga bitch. And we're like, oh, constantly having to re-knock somebody out, properly do some banishment spells.
Okay, to be fair, whether that sword is intact or not, there's a 95% likelihood that that's going to happen anyways.
And even if he gets his sword back, he'll still come after us.
It could be any one of us.
Mm,
So that's the problem. It's not a we can just get rid of it now scenario. We have to find what's fucking keeping this guy after us. And then beg somebody who can deal with it to deal with it.
You either need high level magic, him rolling a natural 1 on a d20, not come back, or basically putting him to rest through whatever means that is with the sword and something else. Which you guys
Which
don't
we
know what it
killed the
is, and you don't have the high
cleric.
level magic, so you're hoping to kill him like 20 times and hope for a natural 1.
Pretty much.
And just killing the body just makes him basically stand there with the dead person.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
if he
I'd be
doesn't go
waiting for that
weak
because
now.
I'd use his own sword to fuck him up.
So yeah, you guys will reach surface and you will start to head for the base camp with limited rest and a long walk ahead of you as the boss will basically pull out one of those feather tokens and send a messenger bird off, then pull out a second one and send a second message off. And I suppose we will stop there considering the time.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, I still got his grade sword. Oops.
well, we had our ups and downs.
Well, at least you nailed where the skull was on the last one, although it was the biggest tomb with the most crap in it.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't get to do much. We didn't get to go treasure hunting because
I mean, you
problems.
totally could if you want to.
Ha ha! No.
I think most of you are a little worse for wear that you probably don't want to, unless you
Oh yeah,
basically
no.
barricade yourself in one of the underground places and just heal up.
Barricade for like a week or some bullshit.
Yeah, no.
Although probably safety in numbers, so you're probably just gonna stick with the group and take the long ass walk.
Yep.
How many days away is that then?
It's at least 5 to 7.